Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Alright. Sorry, I'm still adjusting some things. Okay. It's almost there. If works. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hi, guys. Good evening, everyone. Alright, I'm feeling like my voice is a bit cut out. I'm not sure why. Let me try to figure out why. Ah, have a good day, Himi. Thank you. Today should be a good day. Oh, gotta log into account. Mm, hold on. It logged me out. Game, why? Huh? Uh, one moment, please. Trying to log into my Love and Deep Space. Happy? Have a good day. Thank you, Dungeoneer. Okay, I'm gonna do the roll call shortly, but let me just see if I can log in first. Ah, Minakalu, hi, good evening. Hear me out. New merch idea. Stickers of your feet with scratch and sniff technology. That's crazy. I'll take $100 for my idea now, please. Well, it's gonna take a bit more than that, I think, for like the research, for me to like send in my foot smell samples, for it to even be replicated. I think that sounds like a very elaborate process that might take more than what you're estimating right now. Okay. Right. My husband just waved goodbye to me. He's like, bye. You're gonna play Love and Deep Space? I'm gonna go on a run. He's trying to get fit and fab, just like the guys we're gonna be seeing today. But how are you for your Monday? Oh god. Honestly, my Monday today has been quite chill. I feel like last week was kind of hectic, but I'm looking forward to this week a little more because of Good Friday. That's gonna be happening on Friday. So I have a shorter work week this week, which is nice. Like knowing that it's just a 4-day work week just makes me feel a lot better about the week overall, you know what I mean? Alright, before we start today's stream, we gotta do a little something. We gotta put a little, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we gotta do a little censorship. So I'm gonna put this right. I found this signboard, this very nice caution signboard that I'm gonna put on my boobs for today's stream. And why we're doing this is because my VODs get blocked on social media when my VTuber's chest is a bit more obvious because it gets censored, okay? And then some of my reels don't even get out there. Like it's stuck at 1 or 2 views because it doesn't even leave like my account. So I have tried to make it a habit to change object every stream now so that we don't get blocked by the algorithm. Hi Pat, welcome in. So today we're gonna be playing, of course, Love and Deep Space, my daily Otome game. And I am a Love and Deep Space content creator. I can't believe it's already been a year since I've been introduced to this program because honestly, I thought I would have a lot of difficulty keeping up and like being consistent, but they have been so great with releasing content at a regular rate that I've never had like nothing to talk about. So, a lot of love to the devs, the team that goes behind this wonderful game, and also the amazing women, of course, who write the stories for our consumption too. And this is going to be one of the few streams where I've actually pulled for the card already. So, let me see if I can get it up in here right now. I tell Fox Luna. Oh, that's a bit loud. Hold on. Okay, I just realized that I did not do my roll call for today. So today our first viewer is Jalim. Jalim was here since 7:50 when I was still in bed, like contemplating whether I should get up quickly or not. He was already camping in the chat, so he has stolen the first today, rightfully so. And then we have some other people who came in after that, including Ragacha, Desolated Grave, thank you so much for coming in to claim your bunny biscuits, and Lurk, but Blooming Boba 143, nice to see you again too. Water Forest Cosplay, totally fine by the way if you guys have to lurk or anything like that, since it is more of a storytelling stream, so you can enjoy the story passively too if you're busy with other stuff. Victor Page, welcome in. We shouted out Victor earlier today. Dungeoneer Amino Kalu Buff Bagel, hello. Pacholi Daze. And then we have Delphox Luna. Welcome. So today we're going to be playing through Caleb's myth story. So the myth stories typically take a little longer to get through because the stories are more elaborate, and there were at least 9 chapters in the previous few myth stories that we played. I'm not sure how many there will be for this one, but I am assuming it's going to be the same amount. So bear with me. I think that should be right. Let me also get our chat box up in here. Can we get a little chat box test? Can we have a hello in chat, please? And I'm going to also, yeah, we'll just keep it here like this. But if it's too distracting at any point, please let me know, and I will see if I can turn on like anything to help with that. Yes. Okay, I see it. I see your message. Thank you for helping me to test, Victor. Yeah. So today we're gonna be going through the Caleb mystery, which I've already pulled for. Yeah. I like the sensors. I'm glad you like it. We need it up in here because otherwise they won't let me. They don't. Okay, the annoying thing is they don't like censor all the biddies. The male biddies that appear on my stream all the time don't need any censoring whatsoever. But the moment it's my chest, it's a problem. Okay, let's see. What have I not? Okay, let's just do some of the daily stuff. I think I've mostly already finished my dailies actually. I just need to collect some. Yeah, I haven't touched the events in this for a while. But if we're looking at the cards, I've already... Let's go with new. So I've already pulled for the cards. These ones. These are the pairs that are going to make up the mystery. We have Nether Parting, as well as... Oh, it's lagging a little. Nether Yearning. Yearning and Parting. That's going to be the 2 cards that we play. Remember, Twitch hates anime women and VTubers. I understand the restrictions though in some way, because I feel like a lot of people really skirt the restrictions quite a bit. So for me, since I'm aware of the problem area on my model, I just put something there. It's going to become like a little interactive segment, okay? Maybe I'll have a redeem at some point where you guys can change the thing that I put on my chest. I don't know. Hi, Guitar Sniper Kevin, welcome in, and hi, Yapper. Thank you so much for lurking. How are ya? Thank you for the water redeem as well. So, it's gonna be a long one, but hopefully we can get through it by maybe 11 p.m. or so. That's what we're hoping for. Is that Poggers VTuber Himi? It is me. What is that censorship? It is so that if I have any cool clips, it doesn't get like it doesn't get nerfed by the algorithm because they hate boobs. It's a very, very, very long move. Oh no! Well, I guess we're gonna be sat for a while, chat. But that just makes it all the more worth it, right? Alright, so we're gonna be playing... I didn't know that the myth was called Yin Yang Sundering. But it reads here, bound by the nether the way is lost, cold runs the water, longing remains. Okay, it looks like there are 9 chapters, as with most of the previous myths, so let's go! I am so ready. So feel free to interrupt me at any point, and just speak in the chat if you want to, but just so you know, since it is a visual novel and I'll be trying my best to read every line, which I usually do when I play this, it might take me a while to notice and respond to your messages, so I apologize if that takes a bit of enjoyment out of it, but I'm happy to chat with you. It might just take us a while for me to get to your query or whatever it is, okay? But feel free to react with me. A lot of the comments that come from chat, which is super funny, they end up on the reels and stuff that I end up editing after this. So you bet that I'll be clipping all of the fun stuff that happens here, though I'm also prepared to cry a lot because the myth stories are always so tragic, and this one's gonna be tragic too. And if you want to check out my first impressions of the trailer, as well as some of the motifs that I saw while watching it, that I studied after in one morning when I was just like reading too much into the trailer, I've linked it in my pinned chat message on Twitch, so if you want to read that article, it's over there, okay? Alright, let's dive right into it, guys. Do things at your own pace, me. Thank you, Yapper. Is this what they call suffering from success? I suppose so, but my back is truly suffering. Hope you have adequate hydration. Yes, I have my water bottle right with me. Ooh, almost dropped it. And we are good to go. Let's go. Heaven and earth dwell in chaos, and yin and yang have lost their way. While the day belongs to the mortal realm, where the living may roam, the night is claimed by another realm where ghosts run rife. Humans shall not venture forth in darkness, nor shall ghosts walk in the light. Thus the world of mortals is bound in eternal day, and the realm of spirits in perpetual night. Interesting. Okay, they're setting the premise for the world building here. Twilight smothers the sky, clouds swallow the last ray of sunlight, and the mortal realm sinks into darkness. Oh. Sinks into darkness.
Help! Please stay back!
Ooh, what is this setting? The small shrine's worn doors burst open. A man collapses onto the floor. Scrambling to his feet, he sees the room smothered in dust and thick cobwebs. On the altar, several broken statues sit beneath a wavering lamp. The flickering light makes their faces twist and shift in the shadows.
Is there an immortal who can help me?
Cornered with no means of escaping, he falls to his knees and bangs his head against the floor, begging every statue he can see.
Spare me, and I'll give you everything I have. I swear, I'll rebuild this shrine.
I don't need realm.
The lamp flashes. He looks up and sees that all the statues have transformed into ghosts with green skin and long, jagged fangs. Oh.
Only fresh flesh can satisfy me.
These ghosts are very aggressive. Ooh.
The world of mortals is now part of our domain.
What's going on?
Can't run away forever. Come to me. Let me eat you.
Let me... Oh no. Oh. The shadow vanishes and candlesticks soar. They pierce the ghost's body and pin it against a pillar. The dim lamp flares and a cyan flame burns. Another lights up, then another. Ghostly light manifests as if something walks or descends steadily towards the shrine.
A realm for mortals. A domain for ghosts. I don't remember a mere flesh eater being the one to decide everything.
Is that cool?
You're bold, I admit. Very few can stand before me while bearing an endless stream of sins.
A golden lotus petal floats through the smoke and suddenly coils around the ghost's throat. It tightens.
You'd like to die sooner rather than later?
Ooh. The scent of lotuses, albeit peculiar, permeates the air. The faint light reveals the face of the statue situated in the highest position. It's expressionless, yet it seeps an intimidating aura.
An immortal. An immortal is actually here.
My brother is stronger than most of... Ah! We're here too! I didn't know we were here. I thought I was just like spectating. No, chat. We are present. We are here and we are very clear. That's our brother that we're about to date. Having watched long enough from the shadows, I float towards the man. Oh, are we an immortal too? In this world, who can scare those evil ghosts and make mortals panic?
The Lord of the Netherrealm?
Who you gonna call?
Oh, thank you.
Ghostbusters!
I'm grateful that you two saved me.
Your soul is impure. Pity, you'd rather deny your villainy than confess to it, yes?
No, I'd never.
I think we're gonna kill them both, guys. Your soul won't be able to reincarnate. Maybe you can be useful elsewhere. I clap my hands. The ghosts fall from the pillar and lie on the floor. It doesn't run. Rather, it stares at the man, the hunger clear in its eyes. Perhaps I'll let the ghost eat you, then I'll devour it. Wouldn't that mean your death wasn't in vain?
No!
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with us? Once I've gotten my fill of seeing his dread, a lotus petal brushes the tassels beside my hair. What is wrong with us?
Stop teasing the poor fellow. He only has a few moments left to live. He knows his end is nigh.
We need to stop flirting in front of this guy who's about to meet the end of his life.
Ah!
All right, let's deal with the ghost. The ghost attempts to flee, but I leap and summon the soul guide bell, my bad. Its tolls resound. The ghost freezes and clutches its head before letting out a weak, dying whimper. Caleb! Ooh. It's kind of rare that we see MC with the Lee from the get-go, like fighting alongside each other. But it's interesting. So we already come as like a ghost fighting pair in this card. A cold light cuts the darkness and opens a large rift, pulling the ghost into its depths. I give the man on the ground a knowing smile and jumped into the rift. Oh, I went in after him? Oh. What do we do with the guy in the mortal realm then? Does he just stay there? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what happens to the side characters. Mountains shift as a shadowy forest of glowing blossoms materializes. A thick layer of deathly aura fills the air. We have arrived in Nether Falls, the capital of the Nether realm. The ghost struggles to crawl, then a cold flash slices his arm. What a clean cut. We're complimenting Caleb's cutting skills. Oh, immediately!
Welcome to the depths of the Nether realm. A malevolent ghost like you shouldn't be here.
Oh, ghost POV. Kinda want him to cut me, I don't know. Summon the Sobel guy. I thought that this was Caleb. Seems like this is us. Be quiet, I'll send you off now. Whoa, look at that action-packed sequence. Ah! Yes! I love it. We just like call the ghost over and he kills them for us. I love it. He is so hot in this card, guys. What the heck? And where his little shoulder goes.
Also shall be lost.
We're on his shoulder. What an interesting position to be in. All right. Caleb, what did it say?
Ramblings before death aren't worth listening to. You're hungry? Again?
Yes, I want to eat.
Patience. The power in its soul beat is not very strong, but it'll do as a little treat for you.
Time for a spicy. We've barely even started. What? The fragrance is lovely, but I still like your scent more. Oh! Already! We just began!
You're not satisfied, and you dare to ask me for more.
Okay, first of all, I said I was hungry. You said patience. I haven't eaten, of course. Of course I'm still hungry. I'm yours and you're mine. I can do whatever I want to you.
We are the most closely bound souls in this world.
That's crazy.
We can indulge in our heart's desires without restraint.
There are children watching. No, there aren't. If you are a child, please leave my chat for like 2 minutes. Interesting. So, when I was kind of studying the trailer here...
You've reached your limit. But I'll give you...
Oh.
more than this.
Can we hit pause real quick? Okay. So, from what I sort of researched, in this card, we represent the yin and yang energies, which kind of have to feed into each other. But the way they're doing it is quite interesting. So I think that Caleb represents the physical energy of wanting to fulfill your physical needs, like hunger and other stuff, right? So that's how he is kind of feeding MC's soul, if that makes sense. So this scene makes sense, but it's also kind of just like, oh, I'm still flustered by it, despite knowing it happens. Transfer energy. Who said I couldn't take it? Oh, we can just do that? That's so crazy. What are we taking? Whoa.
In this realm, only you can set me free from my
This
shackles.
crazy, freaky sibling pair, I can't! In the pond! No way! Right in the pond, in the middle of the pond, like our booties are wet. The more they ways than one. Then let's stay like this forever.
Course. I'll offer my baby
Not the baby sister! During
everything
coitus!
she's wished for.
Ah! Oh, Lotus censorship. I like that. All right. Fade to black. Fade to black, chat. We did it. Scored. All right. That's the end of the card. I'm kidding. That's the very... I can't believe that was chapter 1. Why was that in chapter 1? I thought that would be coming like way later. But you know what? It's kind of taking the Zane God of Annihilation route, where it was also the first few chapters and then they immediately got freaky and we're like, okay, now that it's hit this, time to get to the specifics and the angst. The angst buildup is gonna take a lot longer. This kind of foreplay, not very long. Angst, 8 chapters. With the rising sun and the waning moon, the world turned into an endless cycle between the mortal realm and the nether realm. While the mortal realm drifted without a ruler, the nether realm was held in the grip of a pair of siblings! The freakiest pair of siblings, I might add. Together, they presided over the depths, wardens of departed souls and scourges of man-eating ghosts that ravaged lands. From their domain in the lightless nether falls, they walked the veil between the two realms, revered by the living as the lords of the nether realm. Only later did I come to know that those two lords were my big brother Caleb and I. I cannot. I know I'm welcome it. We're like 2 minutes in. I know, right? It's crazy. I've forgotten when I first came to the Nether Falls or why I became Lord of the Nether Realm. Who was I before it all began? I only knew one thing, that I must remain by Caleb's side forever. Whoa, that's some like brainwashed theory. If he was to rule the Nether Realm, then I would be the other of its lords. If he was to slay the man-eating ghosts, then I would learn to kill. For countless years, I've been my brother's inseparable shadow, aching with a single wish for our time together to never end. That's mad. They're really not letting the brother-boyfriend allegations go, chat. It's canon. All that noise. The sounds became clearer and I opened my eyes. A garment is draped over me, but its owner is nowhere to be seen. What's happening? I feel like we just woke up. That was me, like 10 minutes before the nap. Oh, 10 minutes before stream, sorry, when I was napping. What is going on? What are those noises? I walked past a stone screen depicting images of ghosts being slain. Above the hall, a massive malevolent presence rises in midair. Several claws reach out. I don't think it's allegations at this point. Yeah, you're right. It's just canon. We're just dating our older brother in this game. It's crazy. Because initially, okay, in the main story, they were born as... They're not like biological siblings in the main story. They are like adopted together, grew up together. pretty much siblings, but like not blood related. But in some of the recent myths, they have made it very clear these two are like related. Same womb kind of deal. Caleb sits on a throne made of bestial bones. His chin rests in his hand as he spins a floating lotus.
I planned to leave you barely alive for some time. But it's clear you don't appreciate my efforts.
I feel like I just walked in on him on a judicial hearing or something. Good morning, Caleb. Are you judging some ghosts and dooming them to hell?
Truly, it's a shame my mercy was wasted.
Oh. Didn't Caleb and I capture it before? A month ago, Caleb took me to the northern mountains, which are hundreds of miles away from Nether Falls. We captured this malevolent ghost there. Was that a month ago? Its mind has fallen apart and it can't take on a human form. However, it's more vicious than the rest. I wanted to taste its soul beat, but Caleb said it had another purpose. She's just looking at all these ghosts like, I want to eat all of them. She's no better than a ghost, chat. The ghosts are like looking at the people like, let me eat you. And she's looking at the ghosts like, let me eat you. Lost in thought, I see the ghost claw lunge towards Caleb. He curls his fingers, the fingers of his right hand. 5 golden lotus petals fly like arrows. They pierce its claws and twist them off.
Why are you in a rush to die so soon?
Why is he talking to them as if they would change their mind? I feel like they function kind of primally, you know, like there's no negotiating with them. Another petal floats towards me before it's increasing its size. It acts as a shield to block the foul blood. Ah, so sweet. Oh, so gross. Caleb.
Come.
The petal coils around my waist, lifts me, and places me in Caleb's embrace. He remains composed. Lotus petals curl like beautiful, dangerous blades. A cold, unsettling aura surrounds the strange markings along his arm. He's normally quick when it comes to killing ghosts. Is he waiting for something? A faint bluish-green glimmer flickers inside the ghost in midair.
I expected this.
Oh. This is special ghost, special treat. Thank you, Lexu, for the lurk. Thank you. Before I can even see him draw the nether seal near his throat, the ghost is reduced to ash beneath its blade. Fragmented chains fall into the ash. Behind a stone pillar, several tiny shadows tremble as they huddle. So those nether wardens accidentally broke the seal on its chains. You said that ghost was different and wanted to deal with it personally, but it's dead now. Isn't that a problem?
It doesn't matter. Once it proves to be useless, death becomes a kinder fate.
What were you going to do with it? When I ask my question, I discreetly signal the wardens to run.
I'm heading out. Would you like to rest here, or walk in the world of mortals?
If I had a choice, for real, I would take the map. So he has no intention of telling me his objective. I don't ask him about it then. Everyone has secrets. We're no exception, but it doesn't matter as long as he's by my side. Can I join you?
You wish to follow me to Mount Dingshu? Are you certain?
You just asked me if I wanted to come with you. I'll come with you. I only want you to come back soon. Teleporting sounds. Whoosh! Make like a wind and whoosh. Mount Dingshu stands at the edge of Nether Falls, its peak holding the world's yang energy. Meanwhile, the realm's yin energy is anchored at its base. It keeps this fractured world standing, but whenever I approach it, my body feels uncomfortable. So Caleb occasionally visits it. And as of late, he's been going there more frequently. Could it be related to that ghost?
Thank you for saving us.
7-9? Does that mean there's a... Soft voices reminiscent of mosquitoes buzzing drift out from under the throne. The nether wardens have crept out from their hiding spot. Aw, these little guys. They clumsily bow. Stone tags hang from their waists, and I note the names that are carved into them. 7-9, 2-9, and 5-5. 7-9, Tijiu. I wouldn't say I saved you, and my brother isn't upset. In spite of his appearances, he's kind. 6-7. The nether wardens all stare at me as if they've seen a ghost. Although they refer to as the nether wardens, they're actually the souls of children who died too early. Oh no, they're too fragile to withstand the cycle of reincarnation, so they reside in the Nether Falls. Until their souls become strong enough for reincarnation, I let them handle small tasks such as guiding wayward souls. Aww. But their minds aren't more developed than a child's. Their clumsiness is a common sight.
Before one was guarding the gate between the two realms.
For one entered the cycle of reincarnation, and Caleb didn't punish him, and you need to learn how to speak better.
I heard the Lord's blade nether seal. Ghosts and humans can't be reborn if it touches them.
The deaths caused by it are justified. They can no longer be safe, so reincarnation is impossible.
So, Lord
Ooh.
Caleb isn't scary? Does he eat ghosts? Or human souls?
Interestingly enough, I'm the one who eats the ghosts and human souls, it seems. Your deaths were only recent. Don't believe the rumors. Caleb doesn't eat ghosts, and he certainly doesn't consume human souls either. The person who does that is me. I stare at the clean souls of these nether wardens and press my lips together. I can't let my hunger reveal itself. No! Don't eat the children! We are from the same source, yet Caleb isn't hungry. All the while, I crave the taste of ghosts and human souls. So he uses soul beats to create a lotus pond. It will help with my cultivation and feed me when hunger strikes. Whatever that means.
When you're starving, visit this lotus pond. These blossoms have purified the soul beat's energy. They're pure,
Yum,
so
yum.
you can eat them. However,
What?
promise me that you won't eat any more ghosts. And never.
Did he voice humans? No. That memory is lost in a haze, but I can still hear my voice. It's akin to a feeble whisper. Does that mean I'm a monster?
I am the Lord of the Nether Realm. And you're my sister. My equal. That means you're its ruler as well. What else could you possibly be?
I don't know, but I think that's about to reveal itself in the next few chapters, chat. I don't think we're all that we think we are. I just think there's more to it that he's not telling us, you know, as usual. I often wonder what happened to the memories I lost, but visiting the Lotus Pond became a habit, and cultivating with Caleb at my side became normal. Cultivating with Caleb at my side? I'm starting to think cultivation is a term they're using to replace something else. In time, my doubts faded until... Why am I hungry again? I ate a lot last night. Yeah, we saw, girl. This is my secret that I'm keeping from Caleb. My hunger has recently been too insatiable. Whether it's old fears or surfacing from my pride, I can't bring myself to tell him. If Caleb comes back, tell him I'm in the mortal realm. Aw, thank you, Shadow Watcher. Have a good one, too. At the very least, I should stay away from these edible nether wardens. These little snackables. Snackable babies. Ah! Wuling Village. Wuling is like 50? Past the gate between the two realms, the Nether Falls night dissolves into a cold haze that belongs to the world of mortals. Icy daylight presses down on bare black branches. Oh. Is that like a shaman? The wind shrieks reach every corner of the street. Spirit script flutters. In the distance, firelight flickers beside a tree that's draped in silk ribbons. Humans move toward the mournful chants, their faces wrapped in coarse pieces of cloth. Only tired, fearful gazes are visible.
The ghosts ate 2 more. We always say not to leave your home once it's dark, yet they...
Some tragedies can't be prevented. Old Gao is dead, and he's...
More humans have been dying to ghosts nowadays. The Nether Wardens and Nether Falls will be overwhelmed if this continues. We don't have the capacity for this many ghosts, chat.
Honor one's name and live. Defy
Hi,
it
Elba and Lollies.
die.
Welcome, welcome.
Live with
Thank you so much for the
good
stream
deeds.
streak.
Villainy begets death.
At the end of the path, shadowy figures surround a clearing with 2 caskets. The inconsolable mourning families weep. I float to an old camphor. Below me is a spirit master who's leading the soul-sending rite. Bones and fangs hang from her clothes, and her body and voice are akin to old wood. However, her aura commands reverence.
Husband and son are gone.
My
Aw.
wife started living with us only recently.
However, the lords of the Netherrealm oversee the dead. Matters involving the living aren't under their purview. Caleb takes me along when he subdues malevolent ghosts for two reasons: to restore my strength and because they're always a nuisance. Yet, over time, people came to see us as protectors they could pray to.
Lords of the Netherrealm, please watch over my parents. Several days.
Lords of the Netherrealm, my betrothed was supposed to present his betrothal gifts.
I owe Uncle Leo 2 taels of silver, and he...
People are just praying random stuff to us, huh? I don't want to listen to any more ridiculous wishes. I disappear and float to the altar to inspect the offerings. They're plain and boring. I don't like them.
O Lord of the Netherrealm, the wandering soul has returned.
Has
The
it?
living bow to pay respects.
The old spirit master forcefully swings the bronze bell and everyone in the crowd kneels. The soul-sending rite ends. But the crowd doesn't disperse. They surge toward the Silk Master's silk charm since they want one to ward off evil.
My lord.
She calmly separates herself from the noise and bows to me as I reveal myself again. At first, I didn't believe the rumors about an old, powerful spirit master residing here. Then, she figured out my identity upon our first meeting. She is different from the other spirit masters. Despite knowing who I am, she never showed a hint of fear. In addition, her rituals chants are pleasant. She also knows numerous tales that involve Caleb. Do you have any news stories? The one about Caleb fighting against 100 ghosts over Var Smash was riveting. Oh, have you guys seen the One Piece live action? I have not, but I hear that Makenyu fights 100 people in the scene. Ah! I can't wait to watch it.
Those fortunate enough to be saved tell all about what they witnessed. But since everyone reveres the Lord of the Netherrealm, rumors gain embellishments with each retelling. Which makes them turn stranger by the day. I'm glad you are merciful and pay them no mind.
They make Caleb sound wonderful. When I told him those stories, he couldn't help but laugh. So keep sharing them with me. As your payment, I'll select a good place for your reincarnation. The old spirit master thinks.
6 months ago, when I went to a village to make offerings to the Lord, I heard that within the local shrine,
Caleb appears on the first day of each month to punish ghosts? You told me about it already.
then what about someone whose soul once strayed into the Netherrealm?
Oh, I know how it unfolds.
Then I'm afraid you've heard all of my stories. Or perhaps you wish to hear a tale unrelated to the Lords of the Netherrealm?
Ooh. Is it that interesting? A breeze stirs a bell and the old spirit master's voice takes over and takes on an airy quality. It drifts like mist.
Those who commune with spirits are called spirit masters. I'm fortunate to possess that title.
And I'm fortunate to be able to talk with you
But
casually.
Many, many years ago, there was a spirit master who conversed with all spirits.
Oh?
He divined fate and pacified calamities throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms.
His strength put him on par with the gods. One could say only he was worthy of being called a spirit master.
Ah. 6 Lee?
He had his sister by his side, who was just as gifted and revered.
Oh?
For years, they only relied on each other, and he loved her more than anyone else.
Is this our past life? She doesn't remove her mask, but as she speaks, its bestial eyes seemingly stare into the depths of my soul. Its gaze is dark, unblinking.
At the time, the world of mortals was simpler and chaotic. Yet, it was pure. The sky was blue, and the mountains were green.
Yeah, why is this world so gloomy?
The spirit master and his sister watched over all.
But perfect beginnings normally lead to terrible incidents. I know how these tales operate. I've heard many a tale. She's about to continue when shouting erupts nearby. Ah, The last remaining silk charms have allowed a brawl to break out. The stronger the spirit master, the stronger the charm. So humans wanting one little charm is to be expected. One word is all it takes for our blood to spill, and no charm can ward off such viciousness.
Forgive me, my lord. I must mediate.
Sighing, she leaves along with the unfinished story. My disappointment is all that remains. Worthless offerings and no ending. Never mind, I'll wander around and find a lovely trinket for Caleb. We're just going around finding little trinkets? I love that. Now, what shall we pick up? Blood now stains the altar here. I walk away and that metallic scent stubbornly clings to the wind. I follow a hint of it and spot a gambler with blood-stained lips. He stumbles out before someone drags him back indoors. Nearby are two brothers with their blades drawn. They're ready to kill each other over half an acre of land their father left. The blade, raised high with murderous intent, slips from his wieldless grasp at the very instant it's about to fall, spinning out of control straight toward me. How troublesome. A lotus petal appears before me. It clashes with the blade and a faint fragrance reaches my nose. The street is silent, and then there's several crisp crackling sounds. Oh. The first source is the suspended blade as it falls apart. Its fragment touch the ground. Then the sound comes from two sets of bones being cleanly snapped. Oh. The brothers collapse and scream. Echoes encroaches on the street.
The Lord of the Netherrealm is...
Terrified, humans scatter. Shops slam their doors as the lotus petal lazily floats upwards. Caleb! I navigate through the crowd to chase it. Once I'm away from the commotion, the petal returns and binds my waist. My body is lifted before it's placed it into a familiar embrace. The petal brushes against my temple and it's soon followed by cool fingertips. Hello, brother.
Watching humans tear one another apart will ruin your eyes.
Well, you tore them apart for me, so... what should I look at then? I'm looking respectfully. His fingers shift and a hairpin that was carved to resemble a lotus appears. He puts it in my hair.
My baby sister, who has beautiful eyes, should only look at beautiful things.
Ah, that does. Beautiful eyes, beautiful things. Oh? Ripples reflect shimmering light on the lake's surface. My head rests on Caleb's lap as he smooths my hair one strand at a time. Aw, this is nice. Caleb, the mortal realm is growing more chaotic with each passing day.
Once a ghost tastes human blood, its hunger is bound to spiral out of control.
We just have to kill them all then, right?
Ghosts are unfathomably foolish. If that weren't the case, the world of mortals would be nothing but carnage and ruins.
Caleb once told me that yin and yang constitute this world, but when the boundary between them blurs, they mix and taint each other. Calamities increase as a result. Vengeful ghosts are born from that chaos. But I don't think those ghosts are the only reason why this mortal realm is collapsing. Is it? Night falls. With a wave with his hand, the lotus in the center of the lake closes and dispels the barrier that is protecting Wuling village. Many years ago, he sent out the nether wardens to plant the nether fall lotus seeds in every place inhabited by humans. These seeds carry life's spiritual energy. Once they take root and bloom, they can create barriers. With those in place, ghosts can only roam outside of the locations, making catching them easy.
Hounded by ghosts and battered by endless calamities, mortals struggle to survive. Their hearts becoming twisted, bitter malformations are par for the course. If I were in their place, I'd use anything and everything to ensure you're alive.
I would do the same. Ouch! I sat up too quickly and forgot he was still holding a strand of my hair. Caleb laughs and gently pushes me back down.
There's nothing wrong with what you said. Greed, wickedness, delusions. They'll never disappear. It doesn't matter how peaceful or unstable the world is. There shall be fighting, hatred, and wars, leaving rivers of blood in their wake. They too are bound to the perpetual cycle of reincarnation.
He continues braiding my hair. The eerie markings on his arm emit a faint glow, and the lake's reflected light sharpens the angles of his face. Handsome. Hi, Theo. Welcome in. Dazed, I stare at our reflection. He understands the machinations of mortals, yet he carries none of it in his heart. He touches the water and spreads his fingers. The ripples freeze before transforming into a glowing array.
Do you wish for the mortal realm to be better?
I know very little about the world of mortals, and I can't be bothered to care about their matters. What I do know is that Caleb is busier when ghosts are rampant. The filth surrounding human souls worsens with each passing day. Netherfalls cannot rest because of it. To be honest, looking at them disgusts me. I prefer pure souls, one with a pleasant scent. I quickly close my mouth. Caleb laughs and pats my stomach.
I see. You're a goddess of thunder, not the lord of the Netherrealm. Now I know the source of the rumbling.
No, it's... Alright, perhaps I'm slightly hungry, but only slightly. 只有一点点而已，一点点而已. Caleb lifts me. I see the water's ripples, the moonlight, and the ghost hidden in the mist.
Come.
Behind me, he takes my hand and guides my fingers in the air to make the same array from earlier.
The barrier isn't present. Since we've cast the array as bait,
Whoa.
every ghost within 100 li will appear. This should be enough for you to consider a feast.
A buffet just for me? You think so?
Let me teach you a new way to play this time.
Ooh. Ooh. He catches a falling petal and the bamboo curtain immediately rolls up. A shadowy figure shrieks at the pavilion. The petals cut through the water like moonlight to slice the ghost's throat. Wow! I immediately mimic his attack when I strike the ghost, but I use too much of my strength and it is skewered.
You've been taught lessons for several centuries, and yet panic is all it takes to make you return to your old methods.
Hey, I may not be a master, but that's just because you never let me fight. I respond with a sheepish smile. I used to fight ghosts in a wild, haphazard manner which always made me covered in grime. Caleb taught me elegant techniques over the hundreds of years. He even created intricate weapons for me. We spent hundreds of years together. Wow. Can you demonstrate it to me again? I'll do it correctly this time, and it's totally not just because I want to see your technique.
Watch closely. When confronting weak ghosts, aim for the throats.
Okay.
The stronger ones.
A ghost whose murderous intent was palpable lunges towards
You
us.
aim at the spot between the eyes.
Terrifying, but also kind of romantic. Is this the kind of dates they go on as Lords of the Netherrealm? His power flows through my fingertips and pulls my spiritual power to unleash a fatal strike. Hi-ya!
Perfect. Do it like that.
I heard the Caleb card was crazy. Chapter 1 was insane. The rest of it we're building up to, I'm slowly getting a little more context as to their relationship in this myth and how this world functions, but there's a lot. Excitement runs through me. It's not long before the pavilion's floor is covered with soul beads. Wow! Seeing me easily deal with them, Caleb relaxes and starts braiding my hair again. He holds up different hairpins, hair clips, and earrings to my head, comparing them one at a time.
Should I use a cyan ribbon or a red one?
Use the red ribbon.
All right.
His fingers glide through my hair and weave the bright silk of each strand. Another braid appears. It's lovely. Thank you. Bullseye Bob. Hello, everyone. Also, man, he looks good. You know it. Our
Don't
brother
get
is the
distracted.
handsomest man in the Netherfalls. Oh, of course. Sorry, we were getting distracted. I'm focused. I shift into a comfortable position against him and focus on the ghost rushing toward us. Caleb, do you ever think there'll be a day where we eradicate the last ghost in this world?
It's possible.
I heard ghosts never appeared in the mortal realm back then. That old spirit master said humans saw blue skies and green mountains a long time ago. I've never seen a blue sky before. The more I watch Hime, the more lads appears in my YouTube. Ah, yes. Your algorithm is slowly gaining taste. I'm focusing on the 3 points of the stream. Hime, chat, and lads. Nice. His arm slightly tightens around my waist.
There shall be a day when we'll see those blue skies, crystalline rivers, and hills covered in flowers.
If we get to go to some place with these 3 specific things in the next Caleb card, I'ma cry. It's a promise then, though Netherfall's flowers are also beautiful. I like them. However, if all ghosts disappear, I won't have anything to eat. That's no good.
When that day comes, you won't need soul beads anymore.
I won't feel hungry anymore, so I'll be like you?
Correct.
Thanks for the follow, Kill Me. Welcome, welcome. How did you find us? We're playing through Caleb's myth card right now. I think we are on just chapter 2. I have a feeling this is going to be a long card. Because every chapter is about 20 minutes, so I don't know how long this is going to take us. As the ghost scream fade, I wrap my arm around his neck. Actually, I don't mind living like this, too. You use soul beads to create a lotus pond for me, and we cultivate every day. Again, I think they're using cultivate as a way to... As a way to replace something else? A certain intimate action? But anyway, yeah, we like cultivating with Caleb every day, all night, all day. I'm happy. I finally found the tab. Oh, welcome in! Wanted to meet fellow friends. Pleasure to meet you. Are you also a streamer? Welcome, welcome. Can we get a shout out for Kill Me, please? If all of them disappeared, I'll miss them. Caleb is quiet for several moments, then he kisses the top of my head. Oh. That was such a loud, like, he just went.
You'll have more to be happy about.
Really?
The world we shall create is the one you want to see. And it doesn't matter how it changes. We'll always have each other.
No, they usually mean cultivate as cultivate. Nope, nope. If you've seen the number of times and the way they've used it in this card, you're gonna start thinking cultivate is not anything to do with farming. Alright, chapter 3. So we get a sensing that MC and Caleb, they are the rulers of the Netherworld, which came together, but it is not an ideal place. Like, it seems like their existence and the existence of Netherfalls has kind of changed the world, like how the world operates. I'm assuming towards the end of this card that they'll decide to part so that the world will stabilize again, but that's my theory. That night, Caleb and I purged every malevolent ghost within 100 miles. The soul beads were harvested, caused the lotuses of the Netherfall to bloom overnight, and have basked in the abundance of their power. But within 2 days, that insatiable hunger clawed at me once more. With no ghosts left nearby to hunt, I nearly resorted to eating the lotuses I had just brought to bloom. I could do nothing but try to sleep, hoping to drift through the long, agonizing hours of starvation. Oh, poor MC. But it hurts so much. It is not so much hunger as it is an unbearable emptiness, a void that feels as if something is gnawing away at my body, carving a hollow chasm into my very soul. Anything, I would give anything if only it would satisfy me. Oh, poor thing. Just constantly feeling the need to feed. A Hime theory.
My lord!
Titio, hello? Oh, the little Netherfall wardens. Sluggish, I look up and see several faces. Some are terrified and others are stunned.
It hurts.
A creature weakly twitches in my hand, and I look. Ooh dangles from my hand and stares at me. And on his cheek is a bite mark shaped like a crescent moon. Did I do that? Oh, I almost devoured 5-5? 5-5 just sounds a bit weird. Ooh is what I'm assuming is the name. Ooh is 5 in, like, Mandarin. Caleb's eyes narrow, then he grabs Ooh and throws him towards the other Nether Wardens.
Take him and leave.
I wasn't gonna eat him. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't intend to. I don't know what's happening to me. My words frantically tumble out. Guilt and fear crash into me. Okay, for some context, for those who missed the previous chapter, these little Nether Wardens are the souls of children who died really young, and therefore they have like the heart and soul of a child. They were given small tasks to operate while their soul becomes stronger in the Netherfall so that they can reincarnate. And we almost ate one!
Are you okay?
That simple question intensifies my guilt. Clumsily wiping my face, I nod.
Don't worry. You did nothing wrong. It's simply your hunger. I'm at fault. I should have cared for you better.
Oh, no, the issue here is me. I'm so hungry, I even dreamt about devouring souls and mortals. My confession spills out into trembling, broken mess. A trembling, broken mess. Am I turning into a monster?
Don't say that.
He hugs me and smooths out my hair one strand at a time.
Human children are ravenous when they grow. You're no different from them.
But you're not like me, and only ghosts crave human souls. Caleb, if I turn into a starving, vicious ghost, can you kill me in a gentle way? Monster MC when? Oh, that's an AU I would like to see. Caleb stiffens and his arm tightens around me. He speaks more softly.
Don't tell me you're so hungry that you can't think clearly. I'll be very upset if you say anything like that again.
But... Hey, Hime, great to see you. Hi, Troy. How are you tonight? His hand glides down my back. Cool spiritual power flows into me.
I'll collect more soul beads for you. But it might take some time. Stay in Nether Falls. So long as you don't use your spiritual power, you'll recover.
Hi, when are we dating everything? Oh, we're dating everything on Thursday. So Thursday at 8 p.m. we'll start date everything. Or rather, continue date everything. We're at, I think, 80 love interests right now. We're trying to get to 100. How the hot shirtless... I think he's doing fine. I think that our MC is really having a hard time this time. Like, she cannot control her hunger. Poor thing. This feels like tomorrow's Catch-22, but it's the opposite. Like, we are the predators and we can't control ourselves. Nice to flip the script a little.
Be a good girl and wait for me.
Oh. Let me save that line for the future. But please keep the children out of my sight in case I accidentally eat them. A few days later, Caleb returns with a heavy haul of soul beads, though he stayed only long enough to deliver them before departing once more. After several such journeys, the lotuses were reborn, nourished into a vibrant bloom by the steady flow of beads. Having finally feasted, my strength began its slow return, but watching Caleb tire himself out for my sake sparked a fierce new resolve within me. I had to find a way to cure this strange affliction, or at the very least find a means to suppress the hunger for good. I'm gonna be a good boy and wait for him. Good. Though Caleb insisted that I rest, I couldn't bear to remain idle. I wanted to do whatever I could to ease his burden. And so, I began to frequent the banks of the River of Oblivion, assisting the Nether Wardens by laying out Oblivion dewdrops for the departed souls and seeing them off to the reincarnation dyes. Then, one day, 3 souls dressed in bridal finery caught my eye. Oh?
2 months ago,
oh no.
Ghost appeared in a cavern
Honeymoon stuff,
near our
yeah.
village. It trapped us in black mist. And then it started devouring us.
Didn't your village have lotuses or something to keep it at bay?
I'm not sure. Our old home was destroyed by a flood, so the village chief had us move to a new location.
I see. The village moved, but the barrier lotuses didn't move with it. It's the perfect opportunity for that ghost. Clever.
The ghost prefers young, beautiful women.
Ah, it's a pervert ghost.
So, the villagers tied me
no.
up and sent me as an offering. They hoped it'd spare everyone else.
Everyone else is gonna die too, huh?
That thing said it wouldn't touch anyone if they sent it a bride every 15 days. And those fools actually believed it.
Oh
they
no.
picked you because you had no parents to protect you. I planned to kill that ghost when I was sent, but...
Are parents any good? I still
these
died in
poor
the
girls.
end. They broke my father's legs. We were the poorest and easiest to bully. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh,
At
poor
least
girls.
I saw him before I died.
Who? Someone in your family?
Her lover. Before devouring us, the ghost took on the form of the person we loved the most.
Whoa.
Betrothed, lovers, anyone will do.
That's crazy.
So we wouldn't fight back.
To mimic other humans, this ghost is either exceptionally strong or hiding a powerful artifact. I'm starving. It's time to find my meal. When will the next one be sent to that ghost? Oh, are we offering ourselves up? We got sirens? No, they aren't sirens. They are human souls that ended up wandering into the Netherfall because they were sacrificed as offerings by this village. 3 days from now, they'll offer another maiden. I plan to wait for Caleb and deal with this matter together, but 2 days pass and he had yet to return to Netherfalls. I can't keep waiting. If that ghost escapes, I'll have nothing to eat. So we're gonna take it upon ourselves to get onto this operation. despite not being very good at finding ghosts. Tonight's moonlight is cold and bright as the frozen sun. It illuminates a grim wedding procession on the mountain path. 4 gaunt bearers carry a shabby bridal sedan with a wilted red flower. Muffled sobbing and struggling can be heard inside it. Knock them unconscious? Oof. I lift the curtain. There's a bride, her hands and feet bound, desperately struggling. Shh, stop crying unless you want the ghost to appear sooner. Take off the bridal dress. I'll be the bride tonight. And don't return to that family of yours. I give her a lotus petal. Keep it. It shall guide you elsewhere, so run as far as you can. She bows to me again and again, then she hesitates.
But if I run away, what will happen to you?
I'll be alright. I'm too busy figuring out how to wear this ridiculous pile of silk. I wave to signal her to leave. In this world, there isn't a ghost who's foolish enough to let their claws touch me. Well, let's hope so. The sedan sways along the path for another hour, then it's loaded onto a small boat which drifts onto the cavern's depths. Everything is plunged into darkness. The energy belonging to the ghost coils like a sleeping beast, stirring silently in the shadows. Wrapped in suffocating layers of silk, the ceaseless jolting starts to annoy me. Do mortal brides always have to suffer like this when they're about to be wed? I rip the stifling veil off my face and toss it aside. Whew! If it wasn't for marrying someone you love, would a sane individual endure this? Thinking of those brides dragged through misery and terror only to be wed to a ghost, death would be too kind to fate. It deserves worse. The boat shakes and slowly comes to a stop, wailing like a chorus of restless spirits. Wind traverses the caves connecting to one another. The world beyond the sudden curtain is brightened. Firelight dances on the river as footsteps approach and stop at the shore. Should I sob dramatically, pretend I fainted? What will be more convincing? Suddenly, a force yanks me from the sedan. I gasp before landing into a firm embrace. Oh, this is the red outfit. Ah! Caleb, why are you... I recall the bride's words. No, this must be the ghost wearing my loved one's face to deceive me. But if the ghost picked Caleb, then my feelings must be embarrassingly clear. Even when danger is staring at me, embarrassment pricks my cheeks. I bite my lip and focus. If it can read the hearts of mortals, then of course it scents mine. It must be using a powerful artifact. I'll play along and try to find it. With that decided, I let tears well up in my eyes. This is his bridal outfit. Caleb, you're here for me? I knew you wouldn't let me marry that ghost. You're the only one I want. Artifacts are usually kept close. Clinging to his arm, I pretend to sob while secretly checking for anything that's concealed. Strange, his body doesn't have a ghost stench or murderous intent. His scent is the same faint lotus fragrance that Caleb carries.
You want to marry me?
Amused, he tilts my chin up. His eyes shimmer in the firelight and rippling water where dark gloom mingles with light. Of course, you're the person I love the most and I want to stay with you for a long, long time. Are you implying that I can't do that?
Then we're of the same mind. In this world, I love you more than anyone else.
It's so crazy to hear that. Caleb is the only one that has explicitly said I love you to MC out of all of them, right? I steady myself, despite knowing that he isn't my Caleb. Hearing those words from that face still makes my heart flutter. Caleb moves his hand. Lanterns flare to life across the cavern to reveal a sea of red spider lilies.
Flowers, moon, heaven and earth as our witnesses. Everything for a good wedding is present. Tonight is perfect for us.
Is this our Caleb? Is this not our Caleb?
Hold on to me tightly. I'll treat it as your promise to stay by my side for a lifetime.
Without drawing attention, I drop a lotus seed from my sleeve while nodding and walking with him. We're out here just role-playing with the ghost. That's crazy. Caleb's gonna be so mad when he finds out. Unless this is our real Caleb, you know? The cavern has been formed naturally, yes, yet it's breathtaking. The walls are reminiscent of cliffs. The stone arches curve overhead like frozen bridges. Patches of green light shimmer across the rocks. They're akin to stars scattered along the walls. Caleb seems to believe I'm a love-struck bride who adores him, and he's been surprisingly gentle. I slow my steps, and he matches my pace without saying a word. When I pretend to stumble and reach for his waist, he steadies me and holds me closer.
Careful now.
I believe my foot landed on something.
It's merely a rock.
I nod, but out of the corner of my eye, I see him turn the crushed bone beneath my foot into a cluster of spider lilies. The entire area must be part of his illusion. Oh! Chat, we are in the bridal chamber already. When I look up again, a chamber located deeper in the cavern has been transformed into a true wedding hall. Colorful banners, golden bells, scarlet silk drape across the ground, and candles curved into long and feng bathe in the space in a warm, bright light. This is exactly what... This reminds me of the Peranakan tradition of really like preparing an elaborate bridal like betrothal bed thing. It's all decked out in red because they want like good fortune and many children.
I'm not well versed in mortal weddings, so I prepared what I could. If it's too simple, I'll hold a grander ceremony for you at another time.
How can that be? Both of us are here. It's already perfect. A ghost staging his own wedding before eating a human. Is he a lonely widower? Caleb lifts one end of the red wedding ribbon and places it in my hand. He's holding the other end. Tinged with the scent of flowers, a sharp chill spreads through the air. A dangerous allure softens his features.
I don't believe in heaven and earth, and there are no parents to oversee our vows. The ceremony.
Why must we place great significance on formalities? I'm marrying you, that's what matters. It'd be best if we finish this quickly. Besides, I refuse to let my first wedding be wasted on a ghost. He smiles before bowing to me with impeccable grace amidst candlelight and swaying flower shadows. I'm caught off guard. I've only known him as awe-inspiring and fearsome. I never thought he could be so composed and poised. And the way his gaze softens, how he confidently carries himself, and his movements... It's uncanny. Can a ghost truly imitate Caleb this well? Noticing my momentary daze, he steps closer, takes my hand, and lifts it to his lips for a gentle kiss.
Starting from this moment, we belong to each other. Forever.
I still don't know if this is Caleb or not. This isn't good. I might actually believe everything he's doing is real if I keep looking at his face. I try to come up with a distraction. Shouldn't we drink the nuptial wine? Nuptial wine.
We can enjoy it after.
Oh.
Following tradition, it must be brewed in the year of your birth. It shall age until the wedding night. Tonight was rather hasty. I don't want to give you anything that's less than flawless.
As a side note, can I just say how perfect the music is for this? It's like a little bit suspicious, but it's also... He says he's not knowledgeable in mortal customs, yet he carefully thought about this whole wedding thing. I leaned in with feigned affection as I quietly used my spiritual power to probe with him. I didn't find any artifacts. Is he simply a strong ghost? That means his soul beat must be delicious. His soul beam must be delicious! This is better. Once he lowers his guard and attacks, I'll finish him in one strike. All of a sudden, he pushes me onto the bed. I'm stunned for a moment. What is he doing?
Why are you trying to hide?
His breath grazes my ear and the tip of his nose brushes against my neck.
We've forgone the vows and wine. But our wedding night shouldn't be done in a hurry.
He wants to eat me and take advantage of the situation? What remains of my patience dissipates and spiritual power flares in my hand. Unfazed, Caleb crushes the spiritual power as if he broke a twig. He lowers his head. Alarmed, I try to summon a weapon, but I soon realize my power is being suppressed. My limbs become weak. Oh no,
Rushing
MC!
only results in you being unable to enjoy yourself.
Uh-oh.
The night is long, and we have plenty of time. We can learn everything slowly.
Is this Caleb or not? He figured out that I'm not the bride the villagers sacrificed. Stop pretending. You're only doing this so you can eat me, right? I struggle quietly against my restraints, but I maintain a cold smile. Surrender yourself to me. I might keep a wisp of your soul, but if you attack me, I'll ensure you never reincarnate.
Is that so? Go on then. Or are you waiting for the barrier to form so it can swallow this entire cavern?
He holds up a lotus seed, the one I dropped earlier, and crushes it between his fingers.
What will you do next?
The evil spirit is stronger than I expected. However, I'm the lord of the Netherrealm. I refuse to die like a helpless fool. Even if it costs me my life, your villainy ends today. Fight to the death.
Enough. Don't make things worse for yourself.
The power I gathered is snuffed out, then I feel a familiar spiritual power wrap around my ankle. It spreads throughout my body. It moves through me in an unhurried, deliberate pace. I look up in surprise, only to accidentally breathe in the fragrance of lotuses.
You still don't recognize me, even now. I'm upset, to be honest.
Gentle, familiar kisses trail down my neck and collarbone. I don't move, but then I realize it. Ah, it's Caleb! All right. Our lips touch and I taste a familiar warmth. Caleb was the one marrying me this whole time. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. If that was a ghost, I'd be so worried for her, poor thing. She walked right into it, though. Oh gosh. Wait, then what happened to that ghost? Man, that was supposed to be our big meal for the night. Well, we did eat good still. Caleb?
Shh.
Caleb's fingertips wander lazily across my skin. His touch is gentle, yet his voice is calm and steadfast.
That ghost is more cunning than I thought. It hid itself once it sensed my presence. I took its cavern and claimed its bride. It won't be able to restrain itself for long. To make it reveal itself,
Oh,
we need to be more passionate.
Ah, these two! He leans down for another kiss. In an intoxicating entanglement, our lips touch as his teeth graze my tongue. Ooh. 2 chapters worth of kisses, guys. We're winning. That's a lot of kisses. His spiritual power is akin to cold spring water at first, then it transforms into smoldering flames that embraces me.
Were you going to marry that ghost if I wasn't here? Tell me.
Well, no. As I relax, the new kind of dizzy warmth takes over. I cling to his shoulder with the insistence of a vine winding around a sturdy tree. That's crazy. Scarlet curtains billow as we rise and fall. The scattered light on the stone wall shine upon until my vision becomes hazy. Whoa.
We're often in Nether Falls for this. But doing it in a different place can be surprisingly enjoyable.
It's nice to have a change of pace.
If you like it. We'll find another beautiful area once we return.
I'm surprised after hundreds of years that y'all haven't done it in various places, but I digress. The world around me melts into shades of flushed crimson. At times it feels like sinking into soft clouds, at others like drifting through a gentle stream. With an equal hunger to match his, I kiss him and trace every part of his body, the bright and the gloomy. His hair cascades and is tangled with mine. It flows like water between our bodies, consumed by passion. As though a lotus seed is sinking into a pool and taking root, it sprouts and the current spirals through every part of it. 2 vibrant flowers bloom from the nourishment, their petals dripping with dew. Ah! What a poetic way to describe it! I see, so that's what the Twin Lotuses was. They're very passionate coitus. In the cavern's dark depths, a foul presence stirs. It encroaches like a web of cold, sticky threads. All this while, we have a ghost as our witness, you know, just watching as he's like doing whatever he wants in his place. It was similar in the Throne of Arrows card too. We had a guy wrapped up in a rug on the side while we were doing whatever we were doing. The walls explode and the wedding hall is destroyed. Only the bed remains untouched as an invisible barrier protects it.
You thief! How dare you steal my bride? She's mine. Mine!
Ugh.
She belongs to me.
Caleb smooths my rumpled clothes with gentle, deliberate movements. His concentration hasn't wavered, not even once. Caleb, let me take care of it.
Very well. It has been quite some time since your last hunt. Consider it an appetizer.
Alright, let's go! It's hunting time. Holding my sword, I leap and strike the ghost. Its claws, blackened with blood, fall to the ground. Wait, that was kind of an easy kill, guys. In the blink of an eye, liquid spurts from where I cut it. A new set of claws bursts forth. Hiding the fact that I was startled, I thrust my blade into its brow, twist the weapon, and pull it out.
You ruined my face! Do you know how many skins I devoured to grow it?
It's hideous and not even worth a single strand of my brother's hair. I'm startled as its face knits itself back together at a swift pace, and I just saw a bluish-green light when it healed. I turn towards Caleb. His expression has darkened.
You?
It stares back at me, its gaze akin to brambles covering in thorny hooks.
I can smell it. You're like me.
A cold gleam silences it. Aw, man, kill Steel. Half of its jaw and skull tumble across the ground.
You're rather desperate to die.
You're... Fate delivered you to me!
I don't like what they're saying. It laughs hysterically and grows a new head.
I'm grateful. Those centuries at Mount Dingshu.
It escaped from Mount Dingshu? Why would a ghost be imprisoned there?
You can't drag me back! Ah!
Props to the voice actor for this. Or voice actress. Cold, howling winds envelop the cavern in an illusionary purgatory. With each step Caleb takes, ghostly flames surge to life.
Since only nonsense can leave your mouth, silencing you is the best choice.
More like... the ghost is spilling all of Caleb's secrets to us. It's regenerating again. What do we do?
We'll ensure it can never heal.
He swings his blade, blurring into a dark streak that tears through the ghost. A downward cleave ignited with vivid azura and violet splits it. Within the sea of blue fire, not even ash remains. Only a single sobi clatters to the ground. The spider lilies around us wilt to reveal the truth. Dry pools of blood and scattered bone gleam under the shifting light. Caleb? Questions gather in my mind. Why did that creature imply I was also a ghost? What happened at Mount Dingshu? But the murderous aura curling around Caleb and the ghost's lingering wails prevent the words from leaving my throat. The remains of previous brides were abandoned here. They should have a proper funeral. Caleb doesn't make any remarks about how I changed the conversation. Instead, he strokes my head.
All right.
Oh, I love that tension in Caleb and MC cards, guys. He's always keeping something dark from us. Hey Draco, welcome in. I just got home. Welcome back. That's so late though. What's been keeping you at work late today? Is it almost over? No, we've barely even started. We're like not even halfway. This is a long card, I think. At dawn, Caleb destroys the rest of the cavern. As the collapsed stone gives way, mangled corpses appear. We retreat into the nearby forest and stay out of sight. Villagers arrive and gather the bodies for burial. Grief clouds every face. Curses directed at the ghost permeate. Everyday new problems. Oh. So in this card, just for context, we are the Lords of the Netherrealm, but Caleb is more of the Lord of the Netherrealm, and we're his baby sister. But I'm not sure what we are exactly.
Some kind of...
But we eat souls. Souls of ghosts, souls of humans are edible to us, and we crave it, and we're very, very hungry all the time. Goku, however, does not seem to face that problem, but he's been working tirelessly to kind of keep up with our hunger. Our hunger is for like food and for like him. So there's two aspects to this. Still Goku, yeah, still Goku. I think we're only on chapter 4 too. The lies are clumsy to fool him. Caleb only lets out a quiet chuckle. Hunger and thirst got it, yeah.
What scares you the most?
Being separated from you.
In that case, is there a reason to worry about who you are? Even if you're a little monster, I'd still take care of you.
They've also been living together in this world that they've created for centuries already. But this is like an in-between world between like the mortal realm and the ghost realm, it seems.
It'll be exactly like what I'm doing now. I'll find soul beads and dress you up in clothes and accessories that suit you. I'll bring you anything you like.
Aww.
So long as I'm here, there's no reason for you to be afraid.
Of course. Some of my doubts loosen their grip on my heart. Then another thought appears. The ghost mentioned Mount Dingshu and said it escaped from there. Did something happen there? It stabilizes yin and yang. Why would a ghost be there in the first place?
Mount Dingshu has held heaven and earth for centuries. Too much time has passed, and calamities continue to appear. The array carved into its foundation was bound to falter. As for that ghost, I suppose it slipped past the weakened array and
But its words seem to imply that Caleb was the reason why it couldn't leave Mount Dingshu. No, I can't let my faith in Caleb waver. A ghost word should implant seeds of doubt. If Mount Dingshu truly is unstable, doesn't that mean it's dangerous? Shouldn't we go fix the array?
Arrays from ancient times aren't that fragile. They're not going to fall apart even if they remain untouched for centuries.
But it has been centuries, though.
But, given our current situation, it technically is an issue.
Mm-hmm. We should go fix it, if you'll let me. He looks into the distance. The villagers have left the cavern and set the corpses on the ground.
I'm heading back to those interconnected caves. Assuming the ghost didn't lie, his escape wasn't by chance, and I might find more remains that belong to its prey.
Wait, take me with you. I don't want to be alone. Soon after Caleb leaves, a gust sweeps through the area. Dirt rises and the scent of incense disperses with spirit script. The ghost has returned. The humans run away and abandon several caskets. I pluck a few leaves and turn them into thin sheets to cover the bride's remains. Then a glimmer of light blue flits across my vision. A dragonfly? Its translucent wings stir the mist like ripples in the water's surface. Then the chime from an old bronze bell drifts. Is that old spirit master here?
We meet again, my lord.
Hello. What are you doing here? Deep within the mountain, this place is far from Uling village. I'm uncertain as to how an elderly woman managed to arrive here.
I'm visiting an old friend. And this morning, a family asked me to send off their daughter's soul. But when I arrived, they told me she wasn't amongst the dead.
Oh, she must have been referring to the bride I rescued. The Spirit Master shuffles, her legs unsteady. Then she bends down, her fingertips stained in cinnabar, traces the bones inside the casket.
Heaven and earth are in disarray. Yin and yang are unbalanced. I've traveled south and past many empty villages. If this continues, more humans will die.
And why this is happening to the world is because Caleb and I exist in the same realm right now. It's because of us that yin and yang are unstable.
Forgive me for being blunt, my lord. But can you truly watch mortals suffer as their world falls apart?
That's a valid question. We only oversee the dead. Caleb and I oversee the dead and only the dead. If the mortal realm is worthy of your concern, find the individual who rules it.
He who rules over the world of mortals.
Sixthly?
Who knows when he might appear?
And how is this related to me?
Although I may have instances of unruliness, this world might still have a glimmer of hope Should there be a hint of compassion in you,
I really don't know what I can
someone
do.
is willing to bear the burden of saving all beings and balance yin and yang again,
Looking for something.
perhaps the mortal realm can be reborn.
Reborn? I don't know whether to nod or shake my head. Something's not right. Why are you telling me this?
Please forgive me, my lord. An old woman can't help but want to ramble.
It's alright. Ah, yes, you never finished a tale involving a certain spirit master. I don't want to hear her sigh again about saving this world, so I direct our conversation elsewhere. He and his sister protected humans from countless disasters, right? What happened to them?
He died.
Oh, of course, he wouldn't be alive now if he lived thousands of years ago.
He died in his fight to save the world of mortals.
The mist around us thickens. The dragonfly rests on the edge of the casket. It serves as a bright color to a scene with faded hues.
Peace didn't last
Hi,
long.
Olive. Welcome in. Thank you for your
The
lurking.
world splintered in a single night as the mortal realm collapsed. Calamities followed suit. Wildfires turned mountains into barren fields. And that's when the ghosts appeared.
Oh, hi, Nami. Welcome back. The mist starts to twist. It seemingly claws at my vision, but maybe I'm imagining it. So, guys, for those who just came in, hello. We are reading through Caleb's third myth, Ghost Final March event right now. So if you would like to have a quick introduction to what this is about, I have had some first impressions and some of the motifs that I've written in the article that is pinned to my chat right now. But for just quick context, there is the mortal realm, there is the nether realm. So the nether realm is where we are, and myself and our love interest of the day, Caleb, rule over this realm and we deal with the dead. But we are a being that also eats souls. So I'm not sure what MC is exactly in this card yet, but it seems like she's not the same entity as Caleb is, and he is just trying to keep us alive and like happy. But we have Soul Eater, yeah. But we have an insatiable hunger and craving for more and more souls. But I think also because these two entities live in the same realm, and they're not supposed to exist together for a long time, the world outside of them is collapsing. The mortal realm is collapsing. The ghosts are becoming more ravenous, and we're just kind of navigating that at the moment.
To this day, some believe the first ghosts were humans driven mad by hunger.
Oh?
They butchered and devoured their own kind and fell into corruption as a result.
Is that another tale? You've been trying to imply something. What do you actually want to say?
You can treat it as a simple tale, my lord.
Corruption. Is that us? We have a corrupted soul? She doesn't wait for me to respond.
The Spirit Master arrived in a place called the Hesperion Reach. He struck the drum of heavenly decrees. It said the ancient relic can contact the heavens. Only someone with immense spiritual power could command it.
I want your
Thus,
enemy. Welcome in too.
The
How are
Spirit
you?
Master received the heavens' guidance and saved the mortal realm.
The drum of heavenly decrees, Hesperion Reach. I repeat those names, and I think we're gonna go on a journey to get to those
To
places,
honor
guys.
him, humans built a mausoleum and statues in Hesperion Reach.
What about his companion? How about his sister? How is she supposed to live without him? If Caleb isn't by my side, I can't bring myself to imagine it. As you can see, humans claim to remember his sacrifice, but no one spared a thought for the girl who lost her brother. Mausoleums, statues, they're all pointless. Who cares?
Then, my lord, what would you give up if you could save everything?
My brother is my everything. I would never give him up.
That tells me all I need to know.
The strange feeling in my chest becomes more pronounced. My expression darkens as I my blade and aim for her chest. Oh. We attacked her? An illusion.
Who are you speaking to?
I think I saw that old spirit master from Wuling Village. Leaving out the details of our conversation, I explained what happened. Caleb's brow is slightly furrowed.
You don't need to be concerned about her. Even with a few peculiar tricks, she can't compare to the ghosts we've dealt with. Once we return to Nether Falls, I'll investigate who or what she actually is.
If she doesn't say things you like, you're gonna silence her though, right?
Here, look at what I found.
So many soul beads! The mount in Caleb's hand makes my head spin.
The ghost didn't spare its own kin either. It saved us the trouble.
Oh dear.
Let's find a quiet place first. We'll purify these and the one it left, so you can have a proper meal.
Yay! It's time to eat, chat. In every realm, Caleb feeds as well. Right, chapter 5. The next day, we follow the river to leave the mountains, but Caleb doesn't seem to be in a hurry to take me back to Nether Falls. Where are we going?
Is there a place you'd like to see?
I think I've always followed Caleb. Being with him is enough to make me happy. However, they are so codependent, it's crazy. However, if I must name a location, it's strange how the tale the old spirit master told me about comes to mind. Caleb, have you heard of Hesperion Reach? We don't know. We don't know.
Why are you suddenly interested in it?
That old spirit master mentioned it. I'm not sure why it sounds familiar. I feel as though I've heard of it before. Fireflies drift along the riverbank. Caleb gathers a few, shapes them into a small glowing lantern, and places it in my hands.
The Hesperion Reach is the source of the River of Oblivion, which runs through Nether Falls.
So now we're gonna see what happens that convinces MC to part with Caleb.
It's to the far west, and it's the place where the sun sets. But now,
What do you mean?
only ghosts live there.
My eyes widen and he taps my head.
They're ancient, so they lack soul beads.
Oh.
You can't eat them.
Aww.
It's also why they're unable to leave. They're forever bound to the Hesperion Reach.
I hope it's nice there at least. I nod that my retort escapes as a mutter. I wasn't going to eat them. I like the music, me too. The sound engineering for 11 Deep Space, top tier. I pause and weigh my words. I want to see Hesperion Reach. There must be a reason why the Spirit Master told me that story. What she wants to reveal, it involves that place.
If you wish to visit it, then that's our destination.
Yay!
I plan to go there in any case.
Really?
But you must promise me.
Mm-hmm. I'll be good.
Once we arrive, don't be upset.
Upset? By what? Hi, Remy. Oh, now I want to know. Why are we going to be upset, Caleb? Why? It's beautiful. Wait, we've been here before for the Chinese New Year event. I like this. This is Hesperion Reach, a ghost town? Unable to believe my eyes, I look around. The Hesperion Reach was described as a city filled with spirits. It is more beautiful than most human villages. I can almost believe the sunlight here is warm. Ghosts stroll under the sun as they move between homes and shops. There are many of them, yet I can sense an uncanny liveliness.
What a handsome spirit. Where did it come from?
Hey!
I'm going to see
I'm too
when he
tired for
settles
that.
down. I'll ask him to share a drink with me tonight.
At your age? Do you think you still have a chance?
Oh, please. You are at least 8 centuries older than I am.
No wonder he told me not to get angry. I grit my teeth, wishing I could wrap Caleb in a blanket to hide him. The Hesperion Reach's ghosts look stranger than the ones outside, and Caleb, who's walking amongst them, stands out like a shining beacon. They don't dare to move closer because of Caleb's presence, but their hungry gazes keep circling him.
Fiery little thing, aren't you? With that scrawny body, you crack someone's teeth. Who'd even want to?
The ghost's tongue is sliced into pieces. It falls onto the ground and writhes. Gee.
Since you can't use your tongue well, my little sister ought to enjoy some snacks.
I don't need them. Tongues can only ceaselessly flap. Tongues that can only ceaselessly flap are disgusting.
You two! How dare you hurt the Hesperion Reach's most beautiful spirit! Everyone, grab something and... Ah!
The skull's shape is adequate. Unfortunately,
Oh dear.
it's not good enough to be a wine vessel.
Why are we just here causing havoc? Can't we move around peacefully? He tosses the wine vessel aside and crushes it with his foot.
Who's next? Try to approach as a group.
Aw, we're here picking fights in the ghost village. Problematic siblings, I'm telling ya. It doesn't take long for the whispers to change from praising his handsomeness to saying he's terrifying and handsome. Before we arrive, Caleb disguised our spiritual power to resemble that of a ghost. These hideous ghosts, now more battered, leave a clearer path. It's almost like they're imitating how humans live.
They've been isolated for so long that they started exhibiting behaviors from ancient times.
Oh.
They're attempting to return the Hesperion Reach to its former glory.
They're trying to cultivate a ghost
And
culture.
since they
I
can't
kind of
leave
like
to hunt
it.
humans, they live off the beasts that wander in. The air here isn't as foul or corrupted as other locations in the mortal.
That explains why they're not as hideous as the ghosts I've seen prior. Their faces have a simplistic charm. I wonder if the era they're mimicking is the same one from that old Spirit Master's story. I look up at Caleb. Under the gentle sunlight, his sharp gaze has slightly softened. Caleb, you're here for a reason. Is it related to Mounting True?
I can't hide anything from you. I
You've
left
been
something
hiding
here a
tons
long
of things
time
from
ago.
me. What is it? I'll help you find it.
It's not urgent.
But I wanna...
I wouldn't say it's important, but it'll let Mounting Shu's array last longer. A couple of 1,000 years.
That's pretty good.
If I find a lead, I'll ask for your assistance first.
I understand what he's implying. I need to save my strength because none of the Hesperian Reach's ghosts possess soul beads. I'll keep that in mind. I can't eat these fellas. But I wanna! Yeah. And so we settle down in the Hesperian Reach for the time being. Thanks to Caleb's reputation, every ghost we meet treats me with the utmost respect and answers all my questions.
How long have I lived here? If we talked about the years before that.
Some tried to leave, but I thought I would get to taste human flesh.
But once I mentioned the Spirit Master from a tale I heard, every ghost's face pales. They run soon after, which piques my curiosity. At last, one of them
The
confesses.
Spirit Master's mausoleum is up north. Go on your own.
Ah, time to visit. Ooh. The mausoleum is vast yet desolate. There are only fragmented pillars and halls that have collapsed in on themselves. This is a new background. The air is so still that even the wind is quiet. Time has seemingly stopped, and only the faint sound of my footsteps crushing the tall grass breaks the tranquility. I feel as though I've seen them before. I lift a hand without thinking, tracing the outline of the ruined palace as if I might piece together what it once looked like. A light blue dragonfly lands on my finger. Is it the same one from before? It flits forward and hovers midair as if waiting for me to follow. Oh, okay. Nice to have a little guide. It's like the fairy in Zelda. It lands on a tall broken stone statue.
To honor him, humans built a mausoleum and statues in Hesperion Reach.
Is this the statue of the Spirit Master? I look toward the sunlight, but half the statue's face has been destroyed. Time has worn away the other half to the point where it's almost unrecognizable. Emotions stir in my heart. They're strange and muddied. It's as if the ancient silence around me is swallowing them. My gaze drifts to its hand where a stone ring rests on one of its fingers. It resembles half of a blooming lotus. A thin thread of light slips out from the lotus. It wraps itself around my finger and solidifies into the ring's other half. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I triggered something.
O sun and moon, be the mirrors that witness. Mountains and streams mark the river of time.
A divine blade reflects blazing sunlight as it shines on the poised, striking figure holding it aloft. Incense smoke curls around an altar as banners flutter in the wind. He moves to the beat of the drums and bells. Each step he takes is slow and deliberate as he chants solemn prayers. Colorful ribbons stream from the ornate beast head mask, rippling with his movements like cloud trails following a descending deity.
1,000 years without calamities. 100 generations of absolute prosperity.
Humans gather below the platform and bow to express devotion. Their reverent gazes rise towards the heavens and the figures who shine like the sun. Caleb? No, this is the Hesperian Reach in the past, and he's the spirit master in that tale. When those thoughts appear, the scene before me shifts as though a dream unwound. Oh, the spirit master has removed his ornate mask. The distant divine figure that's the epitome of purity seems to be within reach.
Why are you staring at me like that? You forgot who I am?
He sits on the stone steps while using a small knife to carve something.
You kept pestering me about wanting a mask as impressive as mine, but it's too heavy for you.
Under his knife, the beast bone becomes a refined piece.
I caught another beast and brought back its skull. It's the same as the one used to make my mask.
Oh.
Come closer. Do you like it?
Why does he sound familiar? I try to walk toward him, but it's as if heavy weights are shackled to my feet. My consciousness grows heavy with every step.
Once it's finished, I'll tie colorful ribbons onto it. You'll look beautiful when dancing. Why are you...
A pair of arms catch me, and the subtle intoxicating fragrance of lotuses drift closer. Oh no.
Are you alright?
Hesitant, I touch his face. It's cool, but his breath that caresses my skin carries a faint warmth. I wasn't dreaming?
What happened?
That statue... I stop myself. The lotus ring isn't on my finger, and the destroyed statue is the same as before, silent and unmoved. Maybe it was a dream. And yet, it was so lifelike and vivid that my heart raced.
What matters is that you're alright. Many humans died here a long time ago. Although they can't touch us, losing ourselves in their memories will be troublesome. If you ever find yourself wandering by yourself, don't visit this mausoleum.
But... alright. So did you come here to find whatever you lost?
Correct. But it seems I've only been met with misfortune.
Oh? Why would it be in the Spirit Master's mausoleum, though? You and that Spirit Master... I heard that this is the resting place of a Spirit Master who lived in ancient times. Do you share any past ties with him? Caleb doesn't immediately react to my question. It's as if he expected this.
In the mortal realm, the more precious something is, the more likely it's buried with the person they deemed the most important. In an area as desolate as the Hesperian Reach, this mausoleum is the only place that might still hide anything of value.
You're correct. It's possible I only saw a lingering fragment of that Spirit Master's soul. His yearning for his sister refuses to fade. I wrap my arm around Caleb.
Why are you being affectionate all of a sudden?
I'm glad we won't be separated. We'll be together forever. Long hair Caleb is... It'll take some getting used to. He pulls me closer and the lotus-shaped accessory on his ear caresses my cheek. Resting against his chest, I don't realize how his gaze lands on the statue, and therefore I also overlook the faint carvings around the statue's waist where the exact same lotus-shaped accessories are. So Caleb Netherrealm Lord is the same entity as that Spirit Master? We got lion dance happening. Hundreds of lanterns come to life in every street and alley. As the last silver of sunlight fades, all the Hesperian Reach's ghosts appear outside. Can I also say as a side note, I love just how Chinese cultural this entire thing is. I feel like this card in particular has a lot of motifs and representations of Chinese culture. I mean, that aside from the multi-banner, which was like a very Chinese time of my life. Multi-banner, I love that. But this one as well has definite references to it. They stomp and flail to the record of drums and pipes. Singing, or rather howling, they merge to create a long parade. What exactly are they doing?
It's a festival. You can call it a divine ritual.
What? Perched on the rooftop, I watched a chaotic spectacle, confused yet entertained. Every ghost is earnest about this, their faces painted in garish, terrifying colors, and they wear clothing that barely fit. Stilt walkers wobble dangerously. Those beating the gongs don't follow a beat, and the ones swinging swords chop off the limbs of others. Blood touches almost everything in sight. Jeez. Is this another instance of them imitating the mortals from back then? They're plaguey?
Yes, but they do have wishes.
With one arm around my waist, Caleb reclines and lifts a wine vessel. A jar floats over to him and fills it to the brim. For the past few days, he hasn't found the item he's lost, yet he somehow obtained a jar with excellent wine.
Listen closely to their screams.
I strain to make out the words. Ooh, they want to eat humans. The parade carries a ghost who's been gutted. It rearranges its insides as others snatch pieces to eat. Jeez, I almost forgot these ghosts aren't any different from the ones outside.
It's hard to
Hi,
say
Tokimi,
how long
how are
they've
ya?
lived like this.
How are you this
It's
evening?
pitiful that not a single immortal bothers to listen to their prayers.
Immortals don't even answer to humans. Why would they listen to ghosts? However, they seem to be enjoying themselves. It's not exactly gorgeous, but there is another place where you can witness ghouls howl a divine ritual, right? But is there another place? We are on chapter 5, I believe, of Caleb Smith right now. Seeing my amusement, Caleb lets out a low chuckle and hands me the wine vessel that's filled with liqueur. It's clear and bright like a scoop of moonlight. Drinking time!
Drink. It'll ward off whatever's outside.
Okay. The wine is strong but surprisingly smooth. Warmth blooms through my body as soon as I swallow. Oh, how did you manage to find such good wine? Don't tell me there's a ghost brewmaster.
It's a secret.
Hey, he's always keeping things secret from us. This one I want to know. He jumps down from the rooftop and turns. His arms are wide open.
Come. Let's go have some fun.
Let's go! Whee! Beyond the parade, a night market has appeared. Ghost chefs swing 3 cleavers at once as they chop with ferocious enthusiasm. The stalls are lined with oddly shaped trinkets. Their craftsmanship isn't as polished as humans, but there's a unique charm. We barely walk down half the street, yet my arms already carry a bone wind chime, a casket fragment with many colors, and a beast tooth hairpin. Aw, I'm not greedy. It's just whenever I glance at something, Caleb gives it one look and...
Stay away! Take it!
I accept everything with a look of apology. Caleb flicks my forehead. Ow!
Shouldn't you express your gratitude after taking all of... We should prepare a return gift and deliver a few severed tongues should suffice.
Hey, behave.
No! Don't come any closer!
The ghost runs into the parade while shrieking. I don't know if the frenzied ghost will trample it
Is
flat.
there anything else you like?
His gaze drifts towards 2 more trembling ghosts. Before they panic and run, I grab Caleb's arm. We have more than enough. The Nether Wardens at Netherfall will be happy for weeks. I sift through our hall and hold up one pendant to him, then another. They're mediocre. My Caleb is the best in the world. Only flawless things are worthy of his attention.
Is that what you think? What exactly qualifies as flawless?
Same, I'm tired too, Tokimi. I pretend to mull it over, then I smile and wrap my arms around his waist. Me, aren't I the best sister you could ever ask for in this world?
In this world, you're the best. And you taste incredible.
What? Someone loudly gasps nearby. That's me.
Doing that when there are others around. How shameless. Is there even a sense of decency?
Sorry.
This is the first time I've seen a live... Never mind. You're a ghost, and you have the gall to lecture about the concept of decency?
I can't help but laugh. While those stunned gazes stare at us, I kiss Caleb again.
Their eyes are about to fall. I can pluck them and find colorful strings to make a charm for you.
Why is this Caleb so unhinged, guys? I don't want eyeball charms. Are you kidding me? Oh. Interrupted. The drums resound in the distance and the parade becomes more frenzied. I turn and my eyes widen. A towering platform sits at the far end of the street. Upon closer inspection, I realize it's built from countless bones, lacquered in glossy blood red and studded with beast skulls and fangs. Oh geez. The extravagance is cold, eerie, and menacing. What? What indeed? What would they use that for? Caleb drags a ghost toward him.
Which bastard grabbed me? Don't get in my way! That
Treasure?
There's a treasure.
When it recognizes Caleb, it becomes obedient.
At the very top, there's supposedly a treasure. Whoever...
Oh, several layers of black and dark red silk cover the top part of the platform. It's hiding something. Ghosts are already tearing one another apart as they climb. Their snarls and screams rise like waves. I don't like this ghost festival. Since they're calling it a treasure, it's most likely something valuable, Caleb. I crack my knuckles in anticipation. Stay here. I'll bring it back for you.
Wait. I made sure you were dressed up. Now you want to throw yourself into a mess of blood and flying limbs.
This is most probably the most gruesome card I've ever read. There's so much violence. I didn't notice that his shoulder pad was a lotus. But I want to give it to you as a present. It's pointless if you do that.
You're not wrong. Then
Together? He picks me up with one arm.
I'll bring you to the top, and you can grab it.
We can do that? He smiles and jumps. We surge as blood droplets gather behind us. Within seconds, the brawling ghosts are toppled. Confused and surprised, they stare at us. Caleb moves like the wind. We're in the air now. A ghost that's halfway up the platform lunges towards us with its snapping jaws. He raises an eyebrow as golden lotuses pierce the air. The ghosts are knocked off the platform and he shields my dress as if it's second nature. Stop him! I think the voice actors must have had a fun time with this card. The ghosts come to their senses, roaring as they swarm the platform. Hi, Ruka! Thank you so much for the well wishes. Instead of rushing, he slightly lifts me up and walks through the air. He circles the platform at his own pace. Thank you, thank you. Whenever a ghost climbs too high, he steps on its head and kicks it to the side. Caleb, there's another one.
I'll abide by your orders.
Stop him, it's mine. The ground is quite quickly covered with groaning ghosts. Please, I clap for Caleb. Good job. There's a soft clink as he lands at the top and brushes the layers of silk to the side. Nothing makes a sound, and every gaze is directed at us. The last layer of red silk is removed. A mask made from beast bones rests at the center of the platform. It's old. The imposing horns have been reduced to broken stubs, and there are cracks in the skull. Its bright lacquer has faded to a dull gray, and tarnished bronze rings hang from the thin strips of silk. For some reason, the mask is familiar. I'm reminded of Caleb. Without thinking, I pick it up. The mask is heavy. My fingers ache. Ooh. Caleb stays silent as I put the mask on him. It fits perfectly as if it belongs there. Caleb, this mask is yours. Before it... Memories surface only to slip away. It's like trying to hold on to water in a river. It doesn't matter how tightly I grasp it. Caleb removes the mask.
If it won't come back to you, don't force it. When the past is too distant, it's not worth grieving over. You and I. We're two flowers from the same stem. Life and death will never separate us. That's what you shouldn't forget. Everything else...
This makes me really want to know, like, what their lives as Spirit Master and Sister were. He gently closes my eyes. He's spitting. Yeah, he's spitting all over us.
Let it go.
I hope that they have a card addressing his past life as the Spirit Master at some point. Oh, we're back. We're back home. When did I return to Nether Falls? I touch my head as I sit up. I don't remember when I fell asleep or how I traveled from Hesperian Reach to here. I remembered something, but the more I try to reach for it, the emptier my mind feels. It's like trying to remember why you walked into a room. Or what you're forgetting. The bed dips beside me as he sits. His hand touches my temple that's still damp with sweat.
Were you that tired for the past few days?
Oh?
You slept for more than 20 hours. I did everything I could to wake you up, but you didn't budge.
I slept for that long? Everything feels foggy. I only vaguely recall staying in the Hesperian Reach with Caleb for a few days. But I can't remember anything from before I fell asleep. Caleb, how do we return?
You forgot. The Hesperion Reach is the source of the River of Oblivion. We followed it downstream. You even brought all these baubles with you. You wanted to give them to the Nether Wardens.
Oh, yes. You said you wanted to find an item in the Reach. Did you find it? I struggled to remember until I finally grasped a faint thread from a single memory.
I found it, yes.
He gives a small smile and lowers his gaze.
It wasn't important. Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you say so.
You're still going to daydream? Did your slumber shuffle your thoughts?
Maybe. I try to remember what happened before I slept, but to no avail. Only a dull ache settles. My body is seemingly trapped in a fog. I feel light, adrift, sluggish. I close my eyes.
All right. You've slept long enough.
No, 5 more hours, please. He picks me up and carries me towards the
You won't be
doorway.
sleeping the next time you close your eyes. It'll be because you fainted from hunger.
No. Oh, we're already at chapter 7. I thought we were on chapter 5. My bad. Must have gone by without me noticing. After restoring my spiritual power, I sleep for another 2 or 3 days. As I wake up, I feel lighter and more alert. The missing memories still haven't come back, but I figured out several things. That old spirit master didn't mention the Hesperian Reach on a whim. She wanted to send me there. But why? Was she trying to use me?
Why did you take mine?
Oh?
That one is yours. You grabbed the wrong one.
The Nether Wardens gather around me. Curious, they poke the trinkets I brought back. I return to the present, call Uu over, and give him the most of the baubles. They're for you. Think of them as an apology gift.
Thank you, my lord.
The bite mark on his face hasn't completely healed. He musters a sheepish smile. Why haven't you fully recovered yet?
It's because... that noise!
Oh no. The Nether Bridge spans over the River of Oblivion, and every soul must cross it. It's ancient, but it's not fragile to the point of falling apart often.
As of late, there have been so many souls.
Oh no!
A few days ago...
The Nether Wardens groan and hurry away, leaving a flurry of footsteps in their wake. I soon follow them. And that's the one that I mentioned is probably the Naihe Bridge. The bridge between the underworld and the mortal realm. Oh jeez. So many souls! Souls are overflowing both ends of the Nether Bridge. The churning river possesses flailing figures. Some of the Nether Wardens scramble to repair the bridge while others struggle with makeshift fishing nets. They're trying to bring the drowning souls ashore. Since when were there so many souls?
After you left, that's why 5...
Oh, everybody's so busy. The Nether Wardens try to restore order, but their soft voices can't overcome a cacophony from restless, resentful souls. What even happened? I slice a tree and its trunk crashes into the river. Oh, if you want to reincarnate, then be quiet. I can also help you if you wish to die again. Everything is quiet for a moment, then the souls listen to the Nether Wardens and form a line. Wait. I hop out onto the trunk to stand above the struggling souls in the water. I have questions, so you better answer me. Yeah, why are there so many of them? The problem with the Nether Bridge that has been dealt with, so I return to the Lotus Pond. Lost in thought, I rest on the water's surface. I assume the souls belong to those who were killed by ghosts, but after my interrogation, I learned that most were victims from calamities. That old spirit master mentioned empty villages in the mortal realm. More humans are dying. If there is a problem, then it's only a matter of time before the Nether realm encounters its own issues. Caleb might exhaust himself. I should check on the mortal realm tomorrow. The thought is barely formed in my mind with a gentle touch brushes against my temple.
Why are you frowning? I heard there was an incident at the Nether Bridge. Did those souls upset you?
Oh no, they're not worth it. I was worried about you. I tell Caleb what I've been thinking about. He smiles. I do as he says. At first I'm confused, but then I see it. The sky looks clearer. Nether Falls is where yin and yang meet. The mixture of their energy stains the sky with dreamy colors. Some of the mist has dissipated. I can faintly see stars. Caleb once told me that every cloud in Netherfall shows how heaven's yang energy mixes with Netherrealm's yin energy. The clouds are a mistake. Has Mount Dangshu's array stabilized? I quickly sit up. Caleb, did you repair Mount Dangshu's array?
Of course. It was done while you slept as if nothing in the world could wake you. Even if the mortal realm
really
is headed
handles
toward
everything
destruction,
for us, huh?
it won't happen for thousands or tens of thousands of years. The Nether realm is safer as well. You don't need to worry.
You'll always be the most remarkable person I know. So I didn't need to be concerned. I let out a sigh of relief and wrapped my arms around his neck. What did you use? An artifact or I trail off. Something's not right as a strange chill touches my arm. I notice his knuckles turning blue. Why are you so cold?
You haven't visited Mount Dingshu for a long time. Did you forget how cold it is? In comparison, Nether Falls is warm and pleasant.
Was Mount Dingshu always that cold? Its summit reaches the highest part of the sky. It's frigid, but the other parts of the mountain aren't freezing. While I mull over his explanation, Caleb rests his head on my lap. His arms hold me as if he's carrying a small hand warmer. Are you tired? I should have noticed sooner. Even though he's strong, fixing an array that supports the heavens and the mortal realm must have drained him. I push down my questions and hold him close. I wish the cold would disappear.
You always know how to comfort me.
Why didn't you bring me with you? I could have provided aid.
It's because I need you for something else. It's more important than the array.
Tell me what it is. I'll do it. Nuzzles my leg.
Sing for me.
Oh, that's... Wait. It's not a difficult request, but it's not something I can do so easily. A lullaby would help him rest. Unfortunately, all the songs I know are... Oh no, it's all sad songs. When the midnight shadows shake, ghosts cry out from the branches as their bodies ache. Anyone who forgets to return home turns into bones. Don't laugh. I only heard these sort of songs in the mortal realm, and that's what I sang when I was the gentlest.
Even a terrifying song sounds pleasant when you're the one singing it.
My innate talent can't make every melody pleasant. You might not know, but some taverns in the mortal realm have singers who make their voices screechy. They sound awful, and... I saw the rest of my words, but Caleb is already looking at me.
Is that so? I suppose you've seen more of the mortal realm than I thought. Maybe you should take me to one of those taverns. I want to hear how terrible those songs are.
No, you can't hear them. I cover his face with my sleeve. He already draws too much attention when the Hesperian reach. I won't let him visit a more dangerous place.
All right, I'll behave.
Good boy. Aw, he's so nice when he's like at ease. The lotus pond is quiet. Time passes and I wonder if Caleb has fallen asleep. Then he speaks.
You used to sing countless songs.
I did? He almost never talks about my past. My ears perk up.
People always stop to listen. Even the wind. But you only sang for me.
Sounds like something I'd do. I'd nod. What were my songs about?
Many things. The sky, the land, mountains, rivers, storms, rainbows. Every single wonder in this world. I heard each and every one of your songs. That's why
I can't tell if he's too tired or simply refuses to say more. Careful, I ask him. Can you sing one of those songs? I want to hear it.
I'm not a good singer. I've also forgotten most of the melodies. I only remember a few words. When the heavens were created, its voice tolled like a bell cultivated. When the mortal realm was created, its breath was like the wind calculated. When mountains were created, they were green and stretched endlessly like wealth accumulated. Wandering souls return to the hills of their home with no concerns.
His words are akin to mist as it fades and his voice becomes quieter. He fell asleep. I run my fingers through his hair in hopes of chasing away that chill. My fingertips touch something. A petal? Nether Falls is always covered in flowers. This petal is ordinary, so it's not odd that I found it in his hair. However, it carries an unusual energy, and only ghosts have it. Even in places with hordes of ghosts, plants rarely absorb this much. The petal has as much energy as a full-fledged ghost. Only one place would have plants tainted like this, the Hesperian Reach. The plants there are always around ghosts. Their presence eats away at everything until nothing pure remains. Caleb said he returned from Mount Dingshu, so why does he have a petal that came from Hesperian Reach? It's a minor detail, yet a profound unease ripples inside the depths of my heart, because he's lying to us again. He's being tricksy. Oh no, what's gonna unfold for our poor couple here? Perhaps because the seals on Mount Dingshu were stable once more, the endless surge of souls into the Netherfalls had finally begun to slow. The restoration of the magical arrays caused a few tremors in the realm, but they proved to be nothing more than a false alarm. I went to the mortal realm and watched as it finally caught its breath. It snatched a slim chance at survival and crawled back from the edge of ruin. Now the land has settled into a familiar limbo where it is not quite dead, but not quite alive. I had planned to visit the Hesperian Reach next, but a strange thing happened. When I dipped my hand into the River of Oblivion, I could no longer feel the Hesperian Reach's presence. It was as if that place never existed at all. Hi, Baron, welcome in. I know Caleb is hiding things from me. I've always known, but never before have I felt an unease like this. Yes, it was a small petal, an insignificant discovery, but once the seed of doubt is placed in my heart, it takes root and grows beyond my control, spreading deeper every day. My lost memories, the past that Caleb is trying to conceal, the tales of the Hesperian Reach's spirit master, the shifts at Mount Dingshu. Individually, these pieces seem unrelated, but I feel the invisible threads connecting them all. I do not dwell on the past or what cannot be undone. I simply refuse to remain in the dark, safely sheltered behind Caleb's back. Oh no, what did he do? Good morning, you. I don't want to play anymore. I've had enough.
You're actually giving up?
Caleb tosses a few pieces into the air. With a smile, he lazily catches them.
Do that, and you owe me 630 years of tending to the lotus pond. Oh, and my Caleb is the best. You need to say it 630 times. How does one more round sound? If you win, we'll agree that your previous losses never happened.
You said that when I lost for 320 years. I pushed the pieces aside, feeling nothing but regret. I originally brought this Xiangqi set from the mortal realm to figure out what Caleb has been hiding from me. Xiangqi is Chinese chess. Hi, Taikiki, welcome in. This game was invented only recently. How could Caleb already know how to play it? Once he loses, I can use it as an opportunity to make him confess. But Caleb listens to the rules once more and beats me in the first round. Refusing to give up, I make him play several more rounds, and I only have disastrous outcomes as my reward. Excuse me, a burp.
This is the last round. If you win, your losses won't be counted. I'll even fulfill one request.
Really?
If you lose, you don't need to take care of the lotus pond anymore.
I can't let his offer slip away. I hesitate before reaching for the Xiangqi pieces. Play to win! No win, no sleep.
I suppose I lost.
Calmly, he sets the piece down.
What do you want?
Caleb, you're not very good at pretending to lose.
And so long as you're happy, I don't mind a loss or two.
I move closer to him. Feeling slightly awkward, I hook my finger on the beads on his waist. You knew I wanted to ask you something.
If I didn't notice how obvious it was, I'd be more than a disappointing brother.
Then, Caleb, you and I are each other's most important person. No one can understand us better than ourselves.
Yes.
In the past, the present, and the future, whether we're in the mortal realm or Netherfalls, you've always believed this to be the case.
The fact that you're mentioning this means your request isn't trivial.
He waits as if he already knows what I'm going to say. I hesitate before mustering my courage. I want to ask, what was the item you found in Hesperian Reach? Is the Hesperian Reach's disappearance connected to Mount Dingshu? And are you hiding something dangerous from me? The questions I've held on for so long reveal themselves. My heart feels lighter, but it still races with worry.
Why do you want to know?
Ever since you returned from Mount Dingshu, I've never felt at ease. And I touch his chest. We are from the same source, and after all these years of being together, we can easily sense each other's emotions. I feel the restlessness hiding deep inside him.
All right. I'll tell you everything.
He looks relaxed, as if I asked him about what he ate yesterday. He agreed just like that. I even prepared a speech to persuade him.
Didn't you say you wanted answers? Why do you look surprised? Are you worried I'll ask you to do something scary? You also hold the title of the Lord of the Netherrealm. And the time has come.
No.
You could never hide behind me forever. My baby sister is braver than that. Words aren't enough. You must see it for yourself.
See what? Oh! Teleporting again. He conjures his nether seal in his right hand. Ghostly light cuts the drifting petals and opens a rift.
Come. I'll show you the answers you want.
Ooh. Finally! We're gonna get some answers. What has he been hiding? It's dark, it's cold, it's suffocating. As breathing makes my chest burn, something presses against my lips. Cool, steady air flows into me.
Do you feel better now?
Caleb holds me in midair. I nod. This strange, all-consuming, suffocating feeling is familiar. Is this Mount Dingshu? The rest of my words die on my tongue as my eyes widen. Before me stretches a massive cavern, its depths so dark that it resembles a grand underground palace. Countless stone alcoves stretch from the highest point of the walls down to the depths. Filling every corner, I can almost believe a forest of stone stands before me. Each alcove glows with cold bluish-green light. It appears as thousands of lanterns from afar, beautiful yet eerie. Each one radiates a biting chill.
We're in the depths of Mount Dingshu. The purest yin energy gathers here.
I realized that the chill I felt back then was from this place. This must be one of the places where the array is weakened. But why is the energy of ghosts so abundant here? An unfortunate thought flashes. I tighten my grip on Caleb's arm. Caleb, don't tell me those alcoves are... Caleb doesn't answer. He lowers his head and gives me another soft, cooling breath.
Don't push yourself. If you feel overwhelmed, tell me.
Okay. I don't even know what we're gonna see. Whoa. Oh. As we pass through the barrier formed by glowing symbols, screams explode in every direction. It's as if the mountain is crying out. From within the countless alcoves, twisted claws reach out, the rage and despair trying to crush my chest. The alcoves, or maybe stone cells are more apt, glow with cold blue fire. Each flame looks tranquil, but the cold is worse than searing heat. Inside them, ghosts burn in the cold flames, or their insane kin tear them apart. And even when they die, the in energy revives them. They're trapped in a perpetual cycle of suffering.
Help me, please.
In a nearby cell, half of a mangled face appears. Despite its features being twisted, I recognize it. You're one of the ghosts from Hesperian Reach.
It's him!
Oh no, what happened to these ghosts? Screams and howls bounce off the cavern walls. I start to process what I'm seeing. Caleb, are you using these ghosts to keep Mount Dingshu's array intact? The ghosts that ate brides and others before it, they had been imprisoned here. Why? My question disappears under those sounds. Caleb frowns and moves his hand. In an instant, every ghost is pulled back into its stone cell. Eerie and fierce, the icy flames burn brighter.
The yin energy here continues to eat away at the yang energy. If Mount Dingshu's array breaks and yin and yang become unbalanced, this world might become a domain for ghosts.
Oh.
A real...
He looks up at this vast icy prison, the cavern filled with ghosts.
It was an accident when I discovered that they can slow the yin energy for ghosts whose only instinct is to eat humans.
How do you know all of this? I'm also the Lord of the Nether Realm.
It's my fault.
Your fault?
I left you behind many years ago.
Oh.
You suffered and lost most of your memories.
What?
You can ask me anything. I'll tell you the truth. And if you don't want to bear the burden, you can offer it to me. Hatred, pain, despair. I will never let those bitter things approach you again.
I want the truth, even if it hurts. We should carry this burden together. I tighten my grip on his hand. Tell me, Caleb, what happened back then? Was this world truly overrun by ghosts? Caleb doesn't answer. He pulls me close and rises into the air. We leave the suffocating energy belonging to ghosts and land on a stone platform. Only now do I realize how cold my body is. The shock must have affected me that much. I bury myself in Caleb's embrace. As warmth returns, I look at him and wait.
In the beginning, There were 30 days of darkness in the mortal realm. Then, light finally returned.
Oh no.
But it was brought by wildfires. Then there was a drought that lasted for years. With no food and water, humans killed one another. A few ate the flesh of their own kin, and then the ghosts appeared.
Where did they come from?
Since yin and yang were unbalanced, calamities corrupted them. Fear, despair, hunger. Twisted thoughts from the living fed that corruption. So it grew. Ghosts appeared one after another, and the world became fragmented.
He lets out a cold laugh.
Who was the real monster? Those ghosts or humans?
So that old spirit master described history, not tales. She remembers, and my brother remembers. I'm the only one who forgot. So when Caleb sensed yin and yang becoming imbalanced and that the calamities might strike again, he started using ghosts to power the array to keep the yin energy under control. Yet I feel as though there's more to this. It's significant. I try to think, but I soon clutch my head. Maybe I learned too much at once. My mind is heavy and entangled with a fog. It blocks my path towards the truth. Perhaps it's more akin to a barrier. A dull ache starts to throb.
Does it hurt? Those ghosts' energy is too strong. We can't stay here.
I'm like literally manifesting a headache right now.
We'll continue this once you've recovered.
All right. Oh, we're already at the 2-hour 20-minute mark, guys. It's a long card. I fall into a deep slumber. When I wake up, the heavy fog in my mind has thinned. Woo! Caleb lies next to me. I lift my hand without thinking and trace his brow and eyelashes. The ghost sealed on their Mount Dingshu. Caleb must have spent a lot of time and energy maintaining it. Did he realize that the calamities would return centuries before it happened? I don't want this world to be overrun by ghosts, but my wish for him not to carry this burden alone is stronger. Why is it always him? It's almost as if he's the only guardian this world has. I won't let him become the spirit master from those tales where he gives up everything only to lose his sister. The spirit master and his sister, Caleb and I, are we truly not connected? What if Caleb is actually... we can't even recall it. Ugh. I shake my head again as pain shoots through it. A warm hand rests on my head and starts gently stroking
Your
my
head
hair.
hurts again.
Hey, what was that?
You have nothing to say. Did I hide too much from you? Are you upset?
The dull pain fades and my thoughts reappear. If I have to answer, maybe I'm slightly upset. Slightly, though. But if I were you, I wouldn't have said anything either. You've always protected me, and I can't bear the thought of you being hurt. I pull Caleb and sit up with him. Caleb, there's more you want to tell me, yes? Why else would you reveal what's buried under Mount Dingshu?
I sealed the Hesperion Reach and all the ghosts under Mount Dingshu. But they aren't enough to maintain the array and restrain the yin energy. I need more ghosts.
Stronger ones? Where are we gonna find those?
The array was only repaired recently. It's not stable.
My eyes light up. Caleb needs my help. I'll catch those ghosts. Let me handle this. I'll bring you to them.
I want you to stay in Nether Falls and watch over Mount Dingshu.
No! That won't do. You know how uncomfortable I feel when I approach it. And I barely feel hungry anymore. I'll be alright. Caleb has always been the one to leave Nether Falls. He kills ghosts and brings back the soul beats for me. But I'll help him this time.
There are ghosts hiding in a distant valley filled with a poisonous mist and ferocious beasts. You can't be there by yourself.
Why? Do you think I'm weak then? So I can't help you?
Of course not.
Then let me do it. I can do it.
No, you can't.
I promise I can.
And I promise I won't let you.
Exasperating. Eventually, after my persistent pestering, Caleb finally relented. On a clear moonlit night, he escorted me to the gate of the two realms. He was clearly reluctant to let me go, showering me with endless parting words and even handing me his artifact for protection. I threw my arms around him just as I had many times before when I was the one seeing him off, and nuzzled into his chest with deep affection. "Be good, Caleb. I'll be back in no time." He gave a soft smile and promised he would. It all felt so ordinary, a moment indistinguishable from any other day we had shared. There was no omen, no shadow of what was to come. That is why, for a long time afterward, I simply refused to believe that this was the last time I would ever see my brother. Oh no! They're parting forever! But why? What happened after that? Something must have happened. Too weak. There aren't any powerful ghosts. The valley is supposed to be dangerous, but it's beautiful. Clear water and rolling hills, so peaceful that anyone would want to stay. I searched the area for a month, only to find a few ghosts. They're so weak that they turn to ash when my blade grazes them. I'll ask Caleb when I get back. Maybe he sent me to the wrong place. But this place is beautiful. I should buy some paper and draw the scenery. Then he can see. I catch a few drifting blossoms to find the most gorgeous one for Caleb, but none of them are good enough. Dizziness and pain crash into me. I fall into my knees and watch blood drip onto the grass. Something locked away in the depths of my mind frees itself. Memories flood into me. Oh. I feel a chord inside me break. Then it's silent. No, my hands shake as I try to summon Caleb's artifact. A golden lotus flickers into my palm, then it disappears like smoke. His artifact is forged from his own power. If it's gone, then I must be overthinking. Yeah, that has to be it. I need to go back. I need to find him. I stumble to the stream and dive in head first. Every river in the mortal realm is connected to the River of Oblivion. If I can return to Neverfall and see him... I see water dulls the pain and I swim towards Netherfall with the strength I can muster. I forget how long the journey is. As the currents ripple around me, fragments of memory rise and sink. They carry distant, faint echoes. We're dying, right? The drum of heavenly degree. It's coming from the drum.
You'll live.
The drum of heavenly decree.
The drum of heavenly decrees has spoken.
Oh?
Only your sister can save a world ravaged by ghosts.
Save the living. Why? Why does it have to be her?
Sir, it's not that I refuse to treat her. It's not an illness that eats away at her soul.
Oh?
It's the calamity.
The mortal realm is destined to collapse, and she must fall with it. How absurd.
Oh? Through all the sounds and fragments, one voice rises above the rest. I know who it belongs to. It's so familiar that tears well up in my eyes. Oh no. As always, we're destined to save a dying world, huh? It was the same with the, what was it? The Xavier myth as well. Darkness surrounds me, yet scenes from the distant past appear. The night wind carries away the scent of blood and distant wailing. Fires on the horizon paint the sky a faint red. A jagged boulder sits a few steps away. A quiet figure rests on it, his long hair flailing past his waist. He holds a small knife and patiently carves a bone mass with practiced ease. Caleb. For the first time, I can clearly see his face. Then it becomes blurry. He smiles softly and his thumb brushes against my cheek.
You woke up early. You don't want to sleep for a while longer?
No, I've slept long enough. I realize how far I've drifted from him, from these memories.
There's always something that must be dealt with. I promised I'd make a mask for you, but I never finished it. for the past few days. I rushed to finish it for you.
He sets the mask against my face. It's intricate, beautiful, and still carries his hand's warmth.
It's better than I imagined. When you're well
nice.
again, you can wear it while you dance and sing and run through the hills.
I try to touch him, but my fingers only create a ripple. He's gone, and the true fight buried in the depths of my mind returns. Caleb. What happened to them? Yin and Yang fell into chaos. The mortals suffered and the ghosts roamed the land. 1,000 years ago, or perhaps even further back than the primordial past, the cataclysm that nearly ended the mortal realm reached its end on a moonless night. The spirit master, revered by countless souls and their final beacon of hope, Caleb, my brother, my one and only, has left me. Farewell. The final words from Caleb drifted softly into my ears. One beat, then another. From the distant Hesperian reach, the drums of heavenly decree broke through the air, their thunderous rhythm rolling and echoing between earth and sky. Every ghost in existence followed the sound. Drawn by the relentless thrumming, they surged like a tide toward the man who was beating the drum. I fought with everything I had to reach Caleb, but a barrier held me back. I couldn't even take a single step closer. For 10 days and 10 nights, I listened in vain as the drums thundered on. Then, as the last veil of darkness began to fade, I heard the rhythm falter. Bit by bit, the sound sank into a heavy silence. The Hesperian Reach is where the sun sets, and that day, the only sun I ever had never rose again. Through the howling wind, a desolate chant began to drift. Rest now, departed souls, in the hills of home. Rest now, departed souls, in the hills of home. And then, what happened? It became clear to me later that if none but the ghosts can cross into the deepest of Hesperian Reach, then I will simply become one of them. I'll not leave Caleb there alone. Then began the endless slaughter. I killed the wicked and devoured the vile, soaking myself in blood and sin, but none of that mattered. I didn't want Caleb to wait any longer. I swallowed countless helpings of resentment, agony, and despair, until at last nothing remained but a hollow numbness. Those dark, chaotic days blurred together on for so long that I forgot who I was. I forgot why I'd even begun to kill. But there is a single thought that remained. I will find Caleb. Whoa, we went on a killing spree. What the heck? I guess we're going to find out, Draco. Hundreds of years ago. A dying ghost drags its broken body towards me. Spite fills its gaze.
You're a monster. I bet you didn't know that to the west of the Netherrealm, at the Hesperian Reach, he'll find you.
Die already. Bill splashes all over me. I toss its head aside and lean in to feed. Oh gosh. My prey is stolen. A snarl erupts from my throat as I hurl myself at the intruder. He doesn't dodge. Instead, he embraces me and lets my claws sink into his skin. Blood falls.
It's me.
Who are you? I only know Caleb. I'll finally find my brother. I thrash, punch, and kick and claw and bite. His blood coats every part of my body, yet he refuses to let go.
I'm Caleb. I'm your brother.
He gently wipes the blood from my face.
Come with me. Yes. These ghosts taste awful.
No, who are you? Don't touch me, leave! But he endures every kick and scratch. He holds me close as if I'm something precious he refuses to lose.
I promise I'll never leave you again.
"600 years ago." Well, this was 100 years after spending with him, right? Caleb steps over collapsed tables, shattered burners, toppled entrance stands, and a layer of broken jars. From shredded silk, he picks me up. Hi, Chewy Bunny, welcome in! Ah, hello, how are you?
Is it because I wouldn't let you eat those ghosts?
I think we've been fussing for a long time. He hugs me as I snarl and bare my fangs at him. He strokes my knee while fixing my disheveled clothes.
I know it's uncomfortable, but you can't keep eating ghosts.
Chewy
must
bunny.
break that habit. Behave. It'll
Thank
only
you so
be a
much for
few
helping me
years.
shout them out. Neat. Hell yeah. How are you doing tonight? Are you also a player of Love and Deep Space? Also, yeah, it has been long. I bite his arm, my teeth piercing his skin. She is a little goblin, she is. She's a little gremlin.
I suppose biting me is better than biting a ghost.
So these are the early days of the two of them spending time together, eh? 500 years ago.
Caleb. Caleb. Maybe names are too difficult at the moment.
He's like trying to teach Tarzan to speak. I see.
Caleb.
Guides my hand to his throat. I blink and feel the subtle vibrations under my fingers.
I'm Caleb.
Caleb. He smiles as if this made him the happiest he'll ever be in his life. At this time, I didn't understand why he was delighted, but I wanted to remember that smile. Caleb. At long last, I remembered that smile once more. Oh. Oh, by the way, if you're avoiding spoilers for this myth, please, we are on the last or second last chapter now. So, spoilers ahead. 500 years, 400, 300. So this was how Caleb found me, piece by piece across all time. As memories surged alongside my tears, I gripped my teeth and swam through the vast waters and the salt of my own grief. Caleb, you promised me that you would never leave me again. I cannot lose you a second time. Who's your main in this game, if you play? I'm really looking forward to the next event. The cosplay, I wonder how they're gonna emulate the cosplay for this. It's got so much detail. But when I return to Netherfall and reach Mount Dingshire, there are only ruins. Light blue ghostly flames burn from the depths and touches the heavens. This is the aftermath of a calamity. The colossal array that anchors the heavens and the mortal realms floats among the clouds like indifferent and watchful gazes. The shattered bone mask is somewhat buried in the dirt. I pick it up and hold it. He left. My brother left me. The words echo again and again in my mind, but my heart refuses to accept them. They'll find a way. I'm looking forward to it. You liar. I don't know for how long I sit on the summit. I stare at the sky as the moon and sun switch places. Then a soft chime of ancient bronze bells drifts toward me. A light blue dragonfly carried it.
My lord.
Where is my brother? I heard her voice in my returning memories. A mere mortal couldn't have lived past ancient times to be here in the present. Whoever you are, tell me where he is.
He's not here. He thought he could protect you from the calamity. He succeeded. However, he couldn't come back.
What am I supposed to do then? He kept this world alive for me, but if he isn't here, nothing matters.
Do you want him back?
I turn my head.
If you agree to do me a favor, I'll help you find him.
What is it? Tell me. The dragonfly floats towards me, its wings releasing blue and red mist.
Long ago, only the mortal realm existed. The drum of heavenly decrees chose you. You are supposed to separate yin and yang as the lord of the nether realm, the very embodiment of the nether realm itself. But Caleb took your place and killed every ghost instead. Then he used his own strength to force the nether realm into existence.
What? The mist twirls around us like a hazy dream.
But yin and yang were never truly separated. Hence why the calamities continue to appear. Only you two can end this cycle.
Her steadfast gaze, bearing the weight for years, settles on me.
If you and Caleb separate the nether realm and the mortal realm, this world will no longer be fractured. Only then will I tell you how to bring him back.
I see. You approached me so we could do our duty to save this world. But why? Why must Caleb and I carry this burden as our fate? The heavens sit above us, but the answer to no one. It never saves anyone. And we're supposed to accept that?
My lord, you still have a choice. But you are running out of time.
A choice? I laugh and wipe away my tears. I'll do it. I'll accept the consequence. I already lost him once. Nothing will be more painful than losing him again. I don't have another choice, but I still have time. Caleb forced the Nether Realm into existence? That's crazy. Guided by the old Spirit Master, I traversed every corner of the Nether Realm, gathering the lingering fragments of Caleb's soul piece by piece. I bore him back to the scarred ruins of Nether Falls, cradling him deep beneath the Lotus Pond to await the day of his awakening. I breathed life back into the withered forest, working alongside the young Nether Wardens to nurture the flora of Nether Falls until vitality bloomed once more. As vivid blossoms carpeted the surface of the pond, the hours I spent there grew longer. I whispered everything to Caleb, from how 7-9 has finally departed for reincarnation, to how the skies of the mortal realm are clearing into blue. His soul remains fragile. I know not how long he must be tended to before those eyes open again. But no matter. Many, many years ago, this was exactly how he found his way back to me, bit by bit. This time, it is my turn to bring him home. I will be his heaven and his earth, his mountains and his rivers, his wind, his rain, and his rainbow. I will give him everything he could ever want. 300 years later, whoa, the timeline for this myth is crazy. I'm your little sister. Don't you know what that means? He woke up only recently. Caleb's memories haven't returned yet, and his face is pale. He shakes his head. It means I'm the one who loves you more than anyone else in this world. I'm the one who protects you, stays with you, and does everything for you. When he suddenly hugs me, I stop. Caleb, do you remember me? He shakes his head again. His lips rest against my hair as his hand traces my temple.
I felt like I needed to do that.
Another 100 years later. His strength returns quickly. He reforges his artifact within half a month. His memories still come and go. I tell him stories about our past whenever I can. A long, long time ago, when we were in the Hesperian Reach, you once brought me a jar of wine. I didn't realize until much later that it was the wine you had brewed for me a long, long time ago. I've always wondered, was it supposed to be our wedding wine? Isn't that what you said? Why you said you wouldn't use any ordinary wine at our wedding?
I don't remember.
Why do I feel as if you do remember?
I honestly don't recall anything.
He tucks a hairpin into my hair.
I've lost so many memories that I can't tell what's real anymore. But if we get married again, maybe I'll believe you.
You'll remember. Another 100 years later. 500 years. Since Caleb has recovered, the moment I've been dreading has arrived. I must keep my word. By the Lotus Pond, I tell him about the vow I made to the old Spirit Master. I do my best to maintain my composure. I'll stay here in the Nether Realm and send you into the Mortal Realm. Then, Yin and Yang shall be separated. I wish that we'd never be apart, but if being together can only bring him pain and lead him to his death, I don't think I could live with that heaviness. Caleb is quiet for a long time, then he softly laughs. It's bitter, as if he's mocking himself.
Why should I live in a world that doesn't have you? If yin and yang are separated and our paths diverge, can I truly live without you?
This is a true, Doom lovers chat. Hey, hello, Bullseye Bob. Welcome home. His fingers brush against my temple. His gentle, familiar touch has never changed.
Nether Falls is cold
Doomed, yeah.
and dark. When you're scared, I won't be able to hold your hand. And when the nightmares wake you up, I won't be able to soothe you. You're saying I can't be your brother?
You'll always be my brother. That will never change. I lower my head so he won't see how hard it is for me to let go. When the souls arrive, I'll hear about the mortal realm. That's how I'll know whether or not you're well. And every soul that reincarnates will carry my yearning for you. Time became a fleeting luxury. We traversed every corner of Netherfalls once more and took in every sight as if there were no tomorrow. We mended every past regret, and cherished every single moment we spent together. Until at last, our time to part has come. No! I dread this so much.
Scared?
As long as you're here, I won't be. Let darkness return to the Netherrealm and every soul find its path.
Let the light rise. The world shall shine again. Well done. When I return to the world of mortals, I'll protect everything in your place. I won't let a ghost approach you again. I promise.
You don't have to do that. Being yourself is enough. You'll always be my big brother. Oh. They've had about 1,000 years in totality with each other, and they're still not allowed to be together. It sucks. Caleb. Oh. So tragic, these two.
Anyone who leaves the Netherrealm must drink the Oblivion Dewdrops. It washes away every memory and bond. Even the threads of fate shall disappear. Drink it. Drink it and forget me. Forget everything that binds us together.
I don't want to.
Only when we forget can yin and yang truly be separated. It's the only way this world can survive.
No. No, I won't forget you.
I can't let you carry our memories alone. I said I'd free you. As the Lord of the Netherrealm, you shouldn't be bound to any burdens for that matter. So before I leave, fulfill my one last wish.
This
Will
is
you grant it
devastating.
for me?
Yeah, it is. I hate this. Ah! I'm so sad. Farewell, my dear brother. No. Oh my gosh. They're bound to meet again, right? Right? I'm so sad. An indeterminable amount of time passes. So much time has passed that the river of oblivion is completely dried up. It's cut off from every stream in the mortal realm. So much time has passed that generations of Nether Wardens have reincarnated one group after another.
Why does the Lord visit the Nether Bridge to hear souls talk about the mortal realm? Who's this Caleb she keeps calling out to in her sleep? And why does she protect this lotus pond like it's her treasure?
They say the mortal realm is beautiful once more. Peace has touched every corner, and there are touching stories of love and loss. I can't see it myself, but I know the new Nether Wardens are more perceptive than the previous ones. They also like to ramble. The Nether Bridge is livelier now.
You died recently, yes? What's the mortal realm like now?
It's even more beautiful. Humans have built large, grand temples for the mortal realm's ruler.
Wow.
And
someone rules the world of mortals?
Doesn't the Nether realm have its own lord? Of course there's someone ruling the mortal realm. He fills every temple with dozens of portraits. They all depict the same person, and she looks exactly like...
She suddenly points at me.
Her. Everything is the same.
She's the lord of the Nether realm. It's impossible for her to be related to whoever rules the mortal realm.
I can't help but laugh. So, Caleb and I have been separated for so long that this world has almost forgotten about us. Oh, I'm so sad. You can only hear about your loved one, but you can never see them again. That's so devastating. More time passes. One day, rain from the mortal realm reaches the Nether realm.
They say that if you miss someone, rain shall fall wherever that person is. I can't imagine how strong that yearning must be if rain can fall here.
I pretend to be troubled, but I collect every raindrop from the Nether Wardens and store them. Perhaps this water can reconnect the mortal realm streams to the River of Oblivion, and when those waters flow once more, I'll be able to cross over and see my Caleb again. Caleb, I promise to give you everything. I know that I'm your most beloved, so please wait for me just a while longer. The day will come when both our wishes are fulfilled. Will it though? This seems pretty permanent an arrangement, chat. So, that's the yin-yang sundering. As always, we are unable to remain with our beloved. My longing for you goes beyond dreams and realities. Stop! I guess it's nice that... I don't know what's more tragic. What is more tragic, Chad? Someone you love passing away, or someone you love being separated from you indefinitely? Like, you know they're out there. You know that they are alive and well, but you can never see them again? I can't decide. Which is more tragic? Did you technically die in this myth? We had died sort of once. I'm guessing that we woke up and became a ghost once, but I'm not sure if that counts as dying. In fact, I don't think Caleb or MC dies in this myth, like, permanently. Their souls fragmented into various pieces, and they spent hundreds of years gathering it back together. Like, Caleb had to gather MC's one at the beginning, and then later on in the story, after Netherfall falls, then MC gathered all of Caleb's pieces, right? So I don't know if that counts as dying, but it seemed a bit closer to reincarnation, you know, where they have their souls sort of reform, they forgot their past life, and then they're trying to rework things that hadn't gone the way they wanted to in the past. Yeah. Well, so in any case, that's our story for the day. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's quite a lot. I feel I'm quite sad because I don't know if they'll end up meeting again, but for me, I certainly hope that they do, you know, that they can be reunited. I'm guessing that the current timeline that we're playing in the main story, which we haven't played the rest of the main story ever since the update, but I'm guessing that this timeline is the one where they have enough, they've done enough to be able to meet again, which is why they're allowed to. I don't know, man. But in any case, that tragedy was very devastating, and now I am in shambles. However, this kind of reminds me of a phenomenon that I've heard of happening in China. Have you guys heard of this thing? where they have real life, like, they have real people who are acting as NPCs and acting out stories that are similar to what we read in Love and Deep Space. A lot of them are very tragic, like your lover dies, so you play like the MC in real life, but you have an actor that plays the NPC, so you have an actor that plays as like your love interest. It's a crazy phenomenon. I haven't heard of anything like that. Some people kind of akin to sex work because it has to do with like forging emotions and all that. But I don't know how it operates. Seems like an interesting experience though. So far I've only heard of it being available in China, but maybe that kind of experience will be available in the future too. Kind of crazy, right? To like enact a love story on your own, and then yeah, I can't even imagine the kind of parasocialism that could come out from that. Man, it's kind of like when actors and actresses fall in love on set, you know? But in this case, they're doing it with like so many people day after day. I can't imagine. It must be a very taxing job. All right, so that was Caleb's Ghost Final March. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. It was a long one, almost 3 hours long. In fact, maybe about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's just that I took a bit of time at the start of the stream to chat with you. So it is later than I anticipated, but we're going to be having another stream very soon on Thursday, so please stay tuned for that. On Thursday, we are going to be playing Some More Date Everything and trying to unlock more characters. And at the end, or rather at around, was it 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. till I'm not sure what time, but I'll be playing Battle Golf with some friends. In fact, you know what? Let's watch the trailer for it because I have no idea what to expect. Excuse me. What to expect with Battle Golf. It's my first time hearing of the game. It seems interesting. But... oh. Okay. I don't know why my character moves so far. Alright, there you go. Is it Super Battle Golf? I'm guessing it is. Alright, let's see what we're getting into for Thursday. Because I have no idea. Oh, I think we have an ad.
And here we see Bob going for the putt. Does he have what it takes to finish?
What the heck? Huh? What is this? This is like PvP golf. What's going on? This looks very chaotic, chat. Okay, okay.
Push it with the camera. Push it. Push it.
What are we supposed to be doing? Is this like a team versus team, or is it? Everyone's just trying to score points by putting into each other's goals. That's interesting. What's with the emotes? The character customization is so goofy. I love it. I have to go and see if the game is on sale though. Ah, there's guns and crowbars. This looks so silly. Ah. What is this game? It's developed by Brimstone. Interesting. Alright. I guess we're gonna give this a try on Thursday night. So Thursday night, well, it will be a long-ish stream. Oh wait, what time did I? Yeah, I put it at 8 p.m. right? Date everything. Because I'm overtiming on that day. So we'll start at 8 p.m. as usual. But at 10 p.m. we're gonna be playing Battle Golf with Divvy and friends. I'm not sure how the game's gonna go, but we're gonna find out, I suppose. Okay, now Let's look for someone to raid out. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in for today's stream. I hope you guys had a good one. Thank you for always tuning in. I can't wait to see what else is gonna come out. I feel like since all of the leads have their third myth out, it's highly possible that the next major update to Love and Deep Space is going to feature the sixth Lee. I'm not sure. I can't be sure, but there is a nagging feeling that he's going to be revealed very shortly. I don't have like a single clue how he's gonna be though. It just seems so hard to imagine the roster even expanding. But that was kind of how it was when we got Silas. I had no idea what to expect with that release, and then he suddenly was announced, right? Caleb was more expected though, because Caleb was already shown in the main story. You may wait. I'm holding, yes? May I help you? How many gacha games are you committed to at the moment? Only Love and Deep Space. I don't think I play any others. Not actively. Just Love and Deep Space. Yeah. Why? Why? Is this a survey question? Is this a survey question? It certainly sounded like it. Okay. Alright. I hope that helped. Okie dokie. Hold on. I'm still seeing like where we're going to go. But I think I was wondering if you have to try one game. Oh, what game did you want to recommend? I'll tell you again. Okay, sure, no problem. Alright, I'm gonna search and see if anyone is playing Love and Deep Space, because that was our theme for today. Okay, there is one person who is playing Love and Deep Space. Is it a rerun stream though? They tagged it as a rerun. Let me see. Hello. Let's see if they say anything. Now I'm not sure if it's a rerun or not. What's the old cards? Oh, it seems to be live, guys. It seems to be live. Okay. Alright, she's gonna be playing the new Raphael event card, it seems. Ah, okay, I see it. I see the new cards. Alright. So we're going to be rating Yara VT. I think I've rated her before because I'm following her already. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the new card because I have not watched it also. Okie dokie. Let's go. Oh, she just called me sweetie. Oh my god. Hope you rest well, Hime. Thank you. Good night, Draco. Good night, Choi. Thank you guys so much for coming. And for tuning in. Thank you, Kabu. Thank you, Yapper. Go have a good rest. I'm also going to sleep soon. Goodbye, Nami. Thanks for coming in. Goodbye, Bob. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. And Chewy Bunny. See you, Jove. Rest well. Thank you. Oh, seems like I don't have the end stream for this. You know what? I'll just copy the end stream thing. Ending soon. Sorry, not me like adjusting my overlay in real time. There we go. Eh. Although that's starting soon. Okay, there we go.